Okay, let's get started. I'm not happy. I I feel like I messed up a portion of my platinum run. I'm gonna let you guys know about that. I'm gonna do the shout outs, get that out the way as soon as possible. But I'm gonna let you guys at least see what's going on when it comes to my platinum run for Asterigos. I'm sitting at 80%. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trophies stopping me. These two are hidden. One's pertaining to a story, one pertaining to something else. I now have 3 game saves. I have a new game plus, my original save, and I just started a new save. The only reason why I started a new save is because this trophy right here they didn't explain it. They say complete a round of game with level 20 or lower. They could have spoke a little bit better and said, "Hey, you can't be over level 20 or you can't get this trophy." So now I got to go play through the game and not get higher than level 20. Now, luckily, there's a ring that stops you from getting experience. So when I'm at level 19 or at level 20, I'm going to put the ring on for the remainder of the game. I'm playing the game now on easy mode, which is what is preferred to get this damn trophy. I love this game enough that I'm going for the platinum, or at least I'm going to skim enough off of the platinum for some more walkthroughs to come through. The game is so new, and because it's a Souls game, if you know anything about Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, and shit, even Elden Ring, people are still finding the lore of the game. Luckily for us, there's a lot of lore in this game. But when it comes to some of these trophies, it's very difficult. So there is one trophy as far as getting all the treasure chests. Well, on my new game save, sorry, not the game save. On my original game save, I did find 2 additional new treasure chests, right? But there's one treasure chest I can't get to. It's floating on an island in a cave, and the character can't jump that far. It's a Souls type of game, so we have jump, but it's more like leaping. Uh, and I think Bloodborne has something similar to that effect, but it's not like platform jumping. I would need a platform type of jump or a double jump to get over there. Um, I'm probably gonna have to wait a little longer to see if there's a guide on how to get that specific treasure chest. I believe if I get that treasure chest on my original game save, I won't have anything to worry about. Just hoping that I don't save over any of the important game saves, because I've done that before, or I've played the game where I was very, very sleepy and I should have stopped and I ran off a cliff or some shit and died. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Again, I'm gonna just speed run through the game, see how fast I can get through it. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's get the shout outs out the way, and then I'm gonna talk about Gotham Knights. So again, I just wanna say that everybody that's here is not all the people that donated to Gotham Knights. I know you guys will be here between tomorrow and next Friday, all of which will have the opportunity to give me a W, or I will give you an L. That's how nice I am, right? It's only because my birthday's coming up. I love this time of year. I went for a nice walk yesterday, and I think I'm gonna go for a walk like every day. We don't go live and go for a walk, get my workout in. It's a great weather to start my workout routine again. So yeah, I mean, I'm in good spirits. Everything's good. It's a little agitating. I always have this problem when you go for a platinum. You always have those tricky trophies. Or a developer just does not write the description properly, which really sucks. And I believe every game that I've gotten a platinum on has had at least a few trophies where the description was not written correctly. So it is what it is. Let's get the membership shout out the way. These are all 17 of the members. It seemed like somebody unsubscribed to the memberships, because I think last week on Thursday we were at 18. Now we're back at 17. So I'm giving a shout out to the 17 members. Okay, so VR God V, Pepe Instigator 69, Ramoon 5654, Vipers Reaps Corner, Shane, Vegan VR King, MG Warrior, Briarios, Stardust, Cyber Dragon, Rebel Rick Gaming, Gamergoon 53, True Witty, Enzo, Caleb Kaiser, Frostbite Slash, and Arcane. We will give a more detailed shout out tomorrow. But in the meantime, let me get to the shout out in the chat real quick. I gotta get these L's out, or W's. Or, I mean, I give you guys L's, or you can give me W's. We can decide to do it today, tomorrow, or next Friday. It's really up to you guys. But the people that have that has sent the super chats for me to pick up Arkham, I have a message for you, and I have a message for an individual that had talked about our process. So let me give the shout outs out the way. The people in the chat right now: Briarios, Jericho G, Ty HD, Verge Brizzle, Cyber Dragon, Darkness Wins, Brian Gaming, Caution, and OC Reed and True Witty. If anybody else is in the chat, if you're in the chat and you want a shout out, please make yourself known right now so we can get that out the way. So again, if you're in the chat, please make sure that you're known. Also, hit the like button. I have that notification up there for you guys. Okay. So with that being, what's going on, True Witty? I'm about to hop in the party chat. I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'm gonna get everything else situated. So as you guys see, I put in my work on our Asterigos. It's a Souls game. It's a new Souls game. You know, I'm one of the few people that got a good amount of these trophies out the way. Like these, the trophies I got left are super rare. These are ultra rare. They're all 0 point whatever. Um, so it makes sense that these would be the last trophies because they look like the last trophies. The Noble Quest. What pissed me off 20, 40 minutes ago is that I could have got that out the way, but I had triggered the last mission. And because I triggered the last mission, I don't believe that I can continue with this quest. So that kind of sucks for me. That I don't have any previous save before triggering the last mission. Again, that's my fault. Um, these type of games are built this way, so sadly, I'm gonna have to play the whole game over in order to get that trophy as well as play the game uh with level 20 or lower, which was not gonna. I was never gonna get that because the way I play RPGs, I always try to go overpowered, so I was never gonna get that. Um, I'm in the chat right now. Anybody want to come through on the chat? You can do so. Um, we're about to go talk about Arkham Knight, and we're gonna talk about Arkham Knight tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Um, so yeah, Thursday, I believe I'm gonna go get my hair cut that day. So, what I will tell you guys that our show on Thursday will be cut short. It'll probably be 11 to 1 or 10 to 1. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Got to get my hair cut before the Black Adam movie. So yeah, that's my goal for next Thursday. Also the stream before the Black Panther movie will probably be cut short too, so I can leave early. So what's going on here? They don't care. I'm trying to wait in the chat to see if True Witty or anybody gonna pop in, so I can get started talking about this Arkham Knights. If nobody's popping in, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna get started. So again, thank you to all the members that are still subscribed to the channel and supporting the channel. So we can make sure certain games are purchased on time. Especially sometimes it goes to the ones I'm a little skeptical about. But let me talk about that, and then I'm gonna dive into Arkham Knights. Well, it's one and the same. Somebody had contacted True Witty through his video in the comment section of one of his YouTube videos, and basically told True Witty that I wanted to get Gotham Knights. I always wanted to get Gotham Knights, and that the reason why I told you guys that if you wanted me to play the game, you were gonna have to donate, is because I always wanted to get the game. I want everybody to understand this, okay? And I can say this as many times as you guys need. When you do those donations, I don't get the money automatically. So that money came out of my account. So I just want everybody to understand. Elden Ring, Gotham Knights, you supported the total cost, but YouTube did not pay me yet. So that came out of my pocket. We're just making sure that we get the game on time. Other than that, I'll get the game later. Gotham Knights was a game that I was not going to buy. Gotham Knights is a game that I told you something didn't smell right about. I kept saying, man, something's not right. I don't know what it is, but something's not right. I know everybody's capping for it, but I'm not feeling it. I kept telling y'all that. We now found out through pressure of the gaming community that there was a rumor yesterday floating around that specifically the PS5 version was going to be locked at 30 frames per second. Then the developer had confirmed, get this, only on their private Discord,
Gotham Knight runs at 30 frames.
Exactly. Only on their Discord did they confirm that. They did not put that confirmation on Twitter. They did not put that confirmation in a YouTube video. All the paid, and I talked to True Witty privately. I'm talking to True Witty publicly right now in front of all of y'all. The people, the content creators that have been playing Gotham Knights, they got paid to smile. They got paid to say it was good.
Well, here's the thing. Skip did a very critical review of the game. Like,
did he confirm that it was 30? Locked at 30?
Yes. Yes,
When?
he did. I think it's his last. He did a review of the game.
What's the name? What's the name of the dude? Because this is what I want. This is what I want to say. If he confirmed that it was 30 before yesterday, the gaming community should have spread that information around. The gaming community jumped on that information yesterday on Friday, October 14th. It really had blew up around the evening time. Going into me going to sleep because I was blowing up Gotham Knights official Twitter page. I asked them on 5 different occasions, is the game locked at 30 frames? I asked them in the comment section of their recent uploaded Twitter post. I asked them by quoting them two different times. Then I was underneath one of their other Twitter posts, their latest Twitter post. They had never got back to me. Fuck them. You know, this is the thing. I'm a content creator. I'm a gamer. I'm a YouTuber. Whatever you want to call me. But motherfucker, I put my money down first. Before YouTube pays me the money that came in super chats, which, by the way, will be split up. Because the day that the money goes through on YouTube is on the 11th. So I'm not even going to get the whole $70 that you guys helped donate. So that's going towards anybody saying, hey, bro, he couldn't pay for the game. He asked for super. Motherfucker, I paid for the game up front, in front of y'all face. That came out of my bank account. I could have waited. And I told y'all I wanted to wait. I said something doesn't feel right. True Witty, you've been there the whole step of the way. Since the launch of this game until now it's about to come out. What have I said? I said I'm not going to talk shit about it, but something's not right here. Something's telling me to stay away. I couldn't put my fucking finger on it, man. But I had that feeling. Yella talks about it all the time. I live that shit. It's called gamer intuition. When you've been gaming as long as me and Yella have been gaming, you just know when something's not right. This is a big deal. This is a next generation only Batman game. The very first one. Yes, it's open world, but they just got Grand Theft Auto to run in 60 frames. Both of the Spider-Mans run at 60 frames with ray tracing. God of War is going to be 60 frames. Horizon Forbidden West, as beautiful as that game is, we just went over that over a week ago. That shit's 60 frames in this open world. There's no fucking excuse. Cyberpunk got a fucking 60 frame next gen patch. Even No Man's Sky is 60 frames. No excuse. What pisses me off the most is they tried to hide the fact that it was locked at 30 on next gen consoles. When I say it's weird when developers post too much gameplay but don't give you information. When I say it's weird that developers have a lot of content creators covering their game before it comes out, but they're not speaking to the community on what they really experience. That's what I'm talking about. This is the prime example why I, as a gamer, don't trust big content creators. They have to sign NDAs. If any of them made videos where they say, oh man, thank you for flying me out to let me test Gotham Knights. When they say, do you understand what that sounds like? Thank you for flying me out. You have a job to do at that point in time. They flew you out to the development studio. Most gamers never get that privilege. When that shit happens, you have to sign an NDA, especially if you're not somebody as popular as the wrestler known as The Rock or the celebrity known as The Rock. Well, when you get there, you can say whatever the fuck you want. But if you're underneath that status and many other Hollywood elite status, motherfucker, you gonna sign that paper and you're gonna be able to give out information that they say you can give out. This is horrible. This is horrible. There is no fucking excuse. No excuse whatsoever. What's going on, Cyber Dragon? What's going on, Verge? Sorry the chat didn't scroll down yet. What's going on, Mass Produce, Akira, Rallo? I see all y'all. Plus on the block. Plus on the block. You say I agree. The fact that they couldn't be upfront with it is nothing short of insidious. Again, let me go look over here on my history, because when I looked at if I go to my history, you'll see I had been studying some Gotham Knights probably just a few days ago on my own time. I have been looking at 4K gameplay, as you can see. So I looked at 2 4K gameplays. I saw enough in the beginning to say, okay, well, it's still something not right. It looks nice. You know, I'll analyze the graphics, but I didn't go into both of these videos long, as you can see, because I didn't want to get spoiled. One of the individuals' videos, I believe it was right over here, J Shock Blast, he was giving out way too much information on the level of spoilers. And it's weird that he flew out to the fucking studios to get out a 10-minute video, basically just giving out spoilers. I'm hearing a rumor, it's not confirmed, a rumor that the villains that they have shown in the trailer are the only villains in the game. That would be Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, the Court of Owls, and maybe one more faction. And if that is true, Clayface is in there. And then I don't know if I saw Two-Face, but so it'll be Clayface, Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, Court of Owls. I think that's it. Penguin's in there, but Penguin doesn't look like he's gonna. It looks like he's retired. It looks like he's sitting around and just getting the money from owning property in different territories. It looks like he's more of a tycoon. He doesn't look like he's ready to fight you guys. So, especially in the trailer that we saw where he was giving Nightwing some information. It looks like Two-Face is nowhere to be seen. Scarecrow doesn't seem to be there. Again, we're not 100% sure this is a continuation of the Arkham game, because the Batman that we see in this game from the training, when you go into training in this game, there is a hologram of Batman. That version of Batman that's not an Arkham Batman. This Batman is very armored, from his gloves to his shoulder blades, which most Batmans don't have armor on their shoulder. You know, so this seems to be a completely different universe, and I am interested in knowing how Batman died, who killed him, and what's the story. I also want to know why Jim Gordon is dead, because when we talked about the Batman Arkham game, I didn't beat the whole story. I don't think that Jim died at the end. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Perfectly all right doing that, but I did not beat the Arkham game. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Trust me, that shit really fucking helps. OC Reed, why could they give us a Batman Beyond? I don't know, OC. Again, they have Batman Beyond skins in their defense in the game, but they're for Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Batgirl. So if that makes anything better, I guess. Thank you. Thank you, Mass Produce. I was just waiting. I knew somebody was going to get it. I don't mess around with that anymore because, you know, I don't want to, like, hide somebody when I already know you guys are. Then at that point, I unhide them. So thank you, Mass Produce, for getting that out the way. He'll be back. So, you know, whoever wants to deal with that person, you can. You know, and in response to that person, and in response to anybody that's saying it's the hardware fault, it's not the hardware fault. I just named multiple open world, huge AAA games that are all 60 frames per second at 1440p. what we're talking about here is that we have a superhero game like Spider-Man that has 60 frames per second with ray tracing at 1440p, and that's a superhero game where you're running around a fucking open world city, which looks better than this one, might I add, from what I've seen from the footage. And they can't do it. When I said that this was the C or B team that was working on this game, I was not lying. I had looked it up. I had did my research. True Witty had did his research. We had came to the conclusion that this was the C or B team. This is the helper team of the Arkham games. But that did not give me enough confidence to say, hey, this is day one. Let me put my money down. There's a lot of other information that has to come with it. One piece of information that we all need to know going forward as gamers: what's the resolution? What's the frame rate? Does it have options? We have next generation consoles. There is no fucking reason why any developer, third, second, or first party, is putting out 30 frames per second games on these next gen consoles. That's laziness. That's their fault, not the hardware. So many studios have already proved that wrong. So Nibba, if you come back, the reason why you're getting blocked is because you're intentionally lying. We can't have somebody that's lying out here. Now, I just want to read one of your spams. You said, wait for the PS4 Pro to run next-gen games at 60 frames per second. PS5 is too slow to run next-gen games at 60 frames per second. Everything you just said in that phrase is a lie. Demon Souls, 60 frames per second. Returnal, 60 frames per second. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, 60 frames per second. None of those games have a PS4 version. God of War had a 60 frames per second patch on the PS5. You know, The Last of Us Part 2, 60 frames per second patch. You know, the Uncharted series that is now coming to the PC later this year, that's 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5. I can go on. Both of the Spider-Man games that are also going to PC or already on PC are both 60 frames per second with 1440p with ray tracing on the PS5. Don't lie just to be a troll. Be honest. We're not going to blame the hardware this time. We're going to blame the developer. It was their fault. And it's their fault because they hide. What makes it bad is they scrapped the last gen versions and they still basically gave us a last gen game. And this is why I told y'all I was staying away from the fucking game. Y'all wanted me to buy the game. So, what y'all got is, I can read off the list today, but I'd rather read off the list of people that supported me buying Gotham Knights tomorrow. You guys can either take a L or give me a W for being cautious about this game. I didn't want to take the L. I was staying far away from it. But this was always going to be the plan. If I got this game and it was bad, you guys were going to get a L, or I was going to get a W for being right. It's really up to you guys. Look, I'm going to do this. True Eddie, did you get your information right about the individual that publicly said the game was 30 frames per second on his preview video for YouTube? Did you find that video? True Eddie.
Yeah.
Did you find the video?
Huh?
Did you find the video of the YouTuber that said in his preview video that the game was 30 frames per second?
Oh no.
Huh?
Oh no. I found his impression, but he's not saying 30 frames.
Okay, so
but
he was under an NDA, a non-disclosure
Yeah.
agreement, to not release all the facts. That's why I don't trust a lot of those guys. I understand that a lot of you guys donated because you guys know that I'm going to go in on this game. I'm not going to trash the game, but I'm going to make sure you guys know the truth. I'm not held to any of these fucking laws or rules. When I play the game, you know I'm going to look at detail.
But that's why we wanted you to play, because at the end of the day, I'm interested in it.
But I want people to acknowledge why I was so cautious. Example. I put in Gotham Knights. I see the biggest YouTubers. None of these videos are talking about 30 frames, except for Dreamcast Guy. Dreamcast guy did not get an invitation to come to the studio to capture exclusive gameplay for his YouTube channel. He doesn't fucking count. This guy right here 10 days ago, he counts. He captured his on PC. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of the videos that we're going to go take a look at today was captured on PC. All of the videos are dating 10, 9 days ago. These are the people that flew out. They captured it on PC. So it makes sense. It makes sense. What does this remind you of, True Woody? What game did the same thing?
There's several actually.
What's the latest game where influencers hyped the game up, but they were only playing the PC version, and when it came to the console version, it didn't play that good?
It's not that game, Jay. Come on, it's not that. It's you.
We're talking about the truth. We're not talking about how good it is. Yes,
I know you're talking about.
We're just talking about the truth. I'm not saying the game is bad or trashy. I'm just talking about the truth. When you're dealing with real influencers, when you're dealing with high-level content creators, they're not The Rock. They can't walk into that studio and walk out and say what they want. They have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. The Rock mentioned Marvel Comics in one of his interviews on the red carpet recently. He's not held to the same laws as the other movie stars on that movie. Where, y'all motherfuckers need to shut up. Rock, he can say whatever the fuck he want. He the one bankrolling the movie. You see what I'm saying? Even the high level content creators, even the popular influencers, they're not like, they're only popular because the internet said they're popular, right? They're not like popular because, hey, Hollywood acknowledges them, blah, blah, blah. They don't have to work on YouTube to get money. They get money everywhere. No, it's not like that. So when you're on that lower level, even though they're way higher than me, you still have to abide by certain rules. If somebody's going to fly you out and give you the opportunity of a lifetime to get exclusive early access gameplay on your YouTube channel, you got to say what they want you to say. You got to show what they want you to show. I understand this is all the reason that you guys wanted me to play the game instead of watching somebody else play it. Because yes, I wanted y'all to understand this, but y'all didn't understand. Y'all got one point right, and that one point was, yeah, if J-Tech plays this game, we already know he gonna be looking everywhere. We already know he gonna go over the detail. He gonna wrap this shit up in 2 to 3 hours to let me know if the game's good or not. But these other motherfuckers beat me to the punch. But they weren't honest with any of us. They have their gameplay out, but they weren't honest about it. The real gamers did the... This is why I get so passionate about our community, because our community is fucking amazing, man. When I say our community, I'm talking about the lower level gamers. People like me, people underneath me, people around me, right? We talking about like real gamers. People that have a life, people got family, people got different problems. But they get on the internet and they do their part. They do research. They let other people know what's going on. Lower level, my level gamers of our gaming community, our little corner of the gaming community, we were the ones pressuring to get the answer out there until other types of gamers, casuals, high level people. I never saw a content creator asking about the 30 frames per second. I never saw an influencer asking about the 30 frames per second. Oh, why not? Because they was paid not to. I want y'all to think about that the next time you go to one of them big ass YouTube channels and try to support them motherfuckers. They are not going to tell you the truth. They're paid not to. This is bad. And I guarantee you, if the truth was out there, a lot of people like myself would have been skipping the fucking game. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part on this channel on what we're about. I'm going to do my part. But I told y'all so. And I get that privilege today. I get the privilege to say, I told you so. I knew something smelled. I knew it smelled like Truwitty's eyebrows. It stunk. It stinks. Truwitty, your eyebrow stinks. Just letting you know. It is what it is. Fucking sad, bro. This is something we gotta deal with for a while in our community. I'm not even lying, man. This is just something. I want to hear from the chat. I see you. I see everybody. What's up? Cooper Clip said it. Cyberpunk. Mass produced. You said to Jeff, something always felt off about this game. Exactly. I get a W for that. I get a W. I told y'all something was off. I didn't go out my way and tell y'all not to buy the game. I was like, if y'all want to buy the game, that's cool. But I'm not going to buy it. I was like, bro, I'm not feeling it. Something's not right here. Karen, you said, okay, I see. I don't like false information on okay. And then Agosta, you said, what if Gotham Knights went to Game Pass? If it went to Game Pass, it went to Game Pass. It is what it is. I don't know if it's that bad of a game. It's underneath the umbrella of the Batman game, so it's going to sell based off of just being associated with Batman. But it was not worked on by the A team over at Rocksteady. It was worked on under the C or the B team. And the fact that they're charging us $70 for a game that doesn't go to 60 frames per second is fucking horrible. Jeff B. Gaming, I'll buy it deep sell after they add the 60 frames per second patch. Gotham Knights do smell like Game Pass. It probably, what up? You said it was way too expensive for Phil to put on Game Pass day and date. Well, Phil can't mess around with shit like that anymore until this Activision deal goes over, because this could all be used as evidence. So this is not something that Phil Spencer is going to be able to do this year. And I've talked to the PlayStation Legion as well as you guys that Phil is limited to do certain things this year. Financially, also when it comes to releasing their own games or paying someone else to release a game exclusively on their platform or on Game Pass. They don't have the luxury to do that. They have to get this Activision deal done. Jeff B. Gaming, you said you buy it on sale. They need to bury 30 frames per second. Mass produce, I agree. 30 frames per second shouldn't even been talked about. Again, nobody can say anything to me because we have not one but two superhero games in the Spider-Man universe, both 60 frames per second with ray tracing 1440p. There's no fucking excuse. It all comes down to the developer. Were they too lazy to implement it? Yes. Did they know how to implement it? Probably not. So when people kept telling me, oh, well, it's a next-gen game. What are you talking about? It's not that bad. It doesn't look that bad. It's next-gen. It's next-gen. It's not next-gen, bro. They cut off the last-gen versions to make it look next-gen, but it was never next-gen. It's a cross-generation game where they canceled the last gen versions. It's still a fucking cross-gen game. This all proves that shit. Batman Arkham Origins was a bad game because of the multiplayer, but the story was damn good. Yeah, that's what I heard from a lot of people. I heard that the Batman Arkham game had one of the best Batman stories, and sadly, they never remastered that, which kind of sucks. If they remastered the other Batman Arkham games and put 60 frames per second in that shit, I'd be all over it. But when I was playing Batman Arkham Knight, I mean, let's be 100% honest. It's a great game, but that 30 frames gets to you. It's the reason why I'm not playing that shit right now. It's a great game. Amazing detail. Beautiful graphics. I can't fuck with that 30. I don't want to hear a single PC fan say that PlayStation isn't powerful enough to run 60. You will be contradicting yourself. We're 2 years into this generation, and I can name over 20 to 30 different PlayStation games that either got updated, re-released, or launched with 60 frames. We have to blame the developer. We cannot keep blaming Sony. We cannot keep blaming PlayStation. We cannot keep blaming the PS5 hardware. We have to put the blame where the blame needs to be. The developer was incompetent. They had no fucking skill. And they tried to hide the truth. They don't get a pat on the back. They don't get a W for that. They lied. They lied about the status of their game. And then they charged us a next-gen fucking price. Do you not understand how fucked up that is? People talking about 30. Y'all should be mad that they tried to tell y'all it was next-gen by pricing it at a next-gen price. This game should have been $60. TTS. I don't know who you were or if you was ever on this channel when I was talking about Gotham Knights. But I've been said that I didn't smell something right about Gotham Knights. And it probably was due to the lack of information that we were getting. You can put out a shitload of gameplay, but if you're not giving out information, there's a problem. This is why I keep pressuring everybody to say, hey, what's going on with PlayStation? They're not giving us information. When you don't give out information, but you put up a lot of pictures, it's not the fucking same. Anybody can smile and have some problems. You know? That's easy to do. But to be honest, that's hard. Not everybody can be honest. Especially in today's, generation. You can't be honest. Look like Warner Brothers just really trying hard to just fuck themselves over. I will be starting a campaign. Y'all can follow me if you don't want to. It's cool. I'll do it my fucking self. I will be every fucking day, every week. I will be going after Hogwarts Legacy. I love that game before it even came out. It's a day one before it even came out. I put my money down on Digital Deluxe before it even came down. I went to the websites and connected my account to get my fucking content before it came out. I watched tons of gameplay. I'm ready for the game. But they are under the same umbrella, which is Warner Brothers. I need to know if Hogwarts Legacy is going to be 60 frames per second on a PS5. I need to know that. I need to know that. That's something that needs to know. That needs to be the first question we ask. Oh, the graphics look good. That's cool. It's $60 or $70, whatever. But we need to know what the frame rate is. Why? Because we have a next generation console where the main feature is to give you a great frame rate. Not only that, the PS5 has VRR just like Xbox Series X. So your TV can boost that frame rate. But at the base level, all games should be 60 frames per second with options. Nibba, why do you spam, motherfucker? We told you. You can stay as long as you be honest. You can stay as long as you don't spam. You're sitting up there spamming and lying. Bro, this is why we don't associate with the toxic section of the PC gaming community, man. Y'all always on joke time. Always on joke time. The PS5 is garbage, but you guys are on your hands and knees begging Sony for leftovers. Explain that. This is why your lying ass didn't want to have a debate, because I'll rip your ass up, man. Shut that shit up. Oh, the PS5 is garbage. But I want to eat everything that comes out of that garbage can. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. You shitting on a console 1 minute, but the next minute you crying because you don't have the same games that came out specifically to sell that console. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. Goodness, man. Fuck out of here.
Desperate. He's desperate. That's what it is.
I have no argument. That's what it is. Verge Brizzle, what's going on? You said that's because Jay doesn't damage control. Meta predictions. Ooh, told you something was off about this fucking track. Afro, you was right, man. AKA Yella. You was right, bro. And you know I was right too. I said something wasn't right about this
Bro,
shit.
hey, someone said you can't talk, but you're still on a 1060.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You on a 1060 talking about PS5 being trash.
No,
PS5.
no, he was saying that he was saying I can play at 4K 100
No,
frames,
you
but you
can't.
can't.
No,
Like
you
your
fucking.
PS5
No,
sucks.
you. Yeah, no, you
I'm
can't,
saying.
bro. No, you can't. Like, nigga, you out here just saying random shit. Like, just be real, man. Stop with the joke time. Like, everything's not on joke time. We're talking about the future of the gaming industry. And you on joke time, bro. What the fuck?
That's because he's
We
a
putting out
kid, bro.
$70 almost for all types of games at this point in the gaming industry. And not all games deserve that $70. But these developers have to be honest. You flying these motherfucking high profile content creators, high profile influencers out to your studio in Montreal to test out a game we're all skeptical about. I think I'm going to bring up what I said to True Witty privately. True Witty, do you remember? I said, how come Gotham Knights, which is a co-op game, does not have an online multiplayer beta or demo to test out the servers?
Yeah, but you know why though? It may show that it's actually 30 frames only.
Exactly. I had questions that I wanted to save for the Sunday show, but me and True Witty had talked about a good number of topics that will be featured on the Sunday show tomorrow, so please don't miss it. We will have timestamps today, and we will have timestamps tomorrow. We won't have a lot today because I'm about to get to the gaming section. Or maybe we won't even do gaming. Maybe this just be turned into a fucking rant. No, it'll probably be turned into a rant. Cause I'm gonna run through some stuff on Asterigos, but I'm not gonna make y'all suffer through me playing the game again. I might do that on my own time, but I am running through the game. Yeah, it'll probably be turned into a fucking rant. Hold on, let me get started on that. Sorry. This has to change. Let me see. So we are changing this to a rant. There we go. Change that. Where's this one at? Is it here? JTV Rant. Is this it?
Don't piss Jay off.
Yeah, it pissed me off. I want my flowers. I want my flowers too. I want my flowers because I knew something was off about this. I knew it. I told you something was off about this, man.
Well, you guys brought this upon yourself. What? You guys brought this upon yourself when you were defending
ignore him.
$70 games. Hold on,
no. True Witty. Don't fall for the trap. No, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't even acknowledge that. You gotta know when to acknowledge that shit and know when to just ignore him. He don't know what he's talking about, so don't even worry about it.
Oh,
you can't. You can't talk to a dude that's talking about the price of $70. Huh?
I see what he's saying on India and talking about his affair for 40 on PC. Goddamn nigga, like what the fuck is wrong with you,
bro? Don't worry about it. Jay, you gonna pick up Evil West? PlayStation Forever Gamer. That is not on my list this year. I'm staying away from that one too. No, I think it's a fun game and it looks awesome, but that's not on my list.
It's just time. That one's time consuming. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I got too many other games to play. Like,
yeah,
it's not that I don't want to buy it, but I'm buying it for it to collect dust. I don't want to do that. I can wait on that. That's not important right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have God of War. I still have to get back on Valkyrie Elysium. I spent like
on top of that, God of War's gonna have legs, bro. That's
God of War's gonna take some time. Have legs, man. So it's not that I don't like the game. It's just that
game comes out in God of War's month.
Time,
nah.
But one of the other people, either in the chat or the PlayStation Legion, is probably gonna pick the game up, and we can hear from how they feel about it. I want to pass on the responsibilities to other members and people in the chat. So if you guys get a game that I don't get, feel free to come in, talk about the game. If you want to share some video clips with me, you can send them. I'll find a way for you to send me the clips and we can feature them on the channel. But I can't play everything. And it's not serious. That's not even realistic. I fucking can't. It's not enough time in the world. So, hey, I got the games I'm gonna cover, and I'm covering Gotham Knights, even though I do not want to cover that leading into fucking God of War, because I might spend a good amount of time on Gotham Knights because it's an RPG, because I like grinding and being strong on RPG. So we will see how the game treats the RPG mechanics. My next games are Ragnarok, Evil West, Callisto, Forspoken. That's a good one because between Callisto and Forspoken, that's a nice gap. So I'm getting my next games are, I put them up on screen a little bit. I think is Ragnarok, Final Fantasy, Hogwarts, and Gotham Knights. So I got 4 games next. And I think Final Fantasy will take me through the month of January. And then if it doesn't take me completely through the month of January, I still have some games in my backlog. But again, give me like at least give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna change the thumbnail and the title of this video to be a rant. This is a rant video, and I'm not done. Trust me. You thought I was done. I'm not done. No, I'm not fucking done.
I love a good old rant.
A rant is coming. A rant is fucking coming. Come on. Yeah, there you go. There we go. JTV rant. I'm trying to remember what the title was. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to remember what the fucking title was for today's for what the rant is. Let me go look it up on YouTube because I want to make sure I put the right title. Again, we should be all wrapped up in the next few minutes. I'm changing the thumbnail now. This shit's it's bad, Trudy.
Yeah, I figured so.
Oh, JTV Live Rants. That's what it's called. Okay, I just want to make sure I got that right. Cool. Let me get the thumbnail. I didn't want today to be a rant. I was not planning on it. I wanted to run through Asterigos, maybe play some other games. I'm up to be on Returnal. I might help some people with Returnal. If you have Returnal, you need any help during our session today, you can get that help.
Bro, you know that
So if you
skill.
pause the game, I did not know that. If you think you pausing the game, I gotta beat this boss. Like by selecting your weapons, you don't actually pause the game. I've been taking damage this whole fucking time, and I didn't even know it.
Bro,
Asterigos, yeah. You know when I told you can go to menu, and the menu is an alternative for pausing the game where it doesn't fucking stop the enemy from hitting you.
I understand pausing the game, but when you're selecting your weapons, bro, like, come on, at least pause. Like, it's a single player game. It's not even online. Like, come on, bro. Like, how you gonna switch up your strategy how you gonna switch up your strategy if the gameplay still going on? But that's dumb. Goddamn in developer sometimes.
This game has a lot of problems. I mean, I think it's sitting at an 82 on Metacritic. It's higher than fucking Scorn.
Well, Asterigos?
Yes, Asterigos is sitting at an 82
And scoring is at a 70 something.
71.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Thrash did a whole entire rant on that game.
I watched it this morning.
It was hilarious. Bro. They're just painting on a canvas. That's what he's like saying, bro. I'm like, bro, that's kind of fucked
A
up.
lot of indie games are like that. They look good, but that's it. They just look really, really good. But there's no meat and potatoes, like Yellow would say. JTV Live.
Oh, by the way, Skill Up did actually like do a like what you call it. He did a comparison between Gotham Gotham Knights and Arkham Origins, and the graphic comparison is wow.
I'll check it out in a little bit. I'm a little irritated that I have to complete the game again under level 20. I feel like that's unfair. I don't think I've ever played a Souls game that restricted me to being level 20.
But hold on, how can you even be level 20? The more you fight, the more you level up.
Yeah, but there's a ring in the sewer of the home base that if you put the ring on, you will stop leveling up. Like it'll prevent you from gaining experience. So there's a way to do it. It's just
Wow.
I don't like being
I don't like
overpowered.
restricting myself like that. Yeah. That's dumb.
Yeah. What's really bad about it is that the trophy is only silver. I feel like that trophy should be gold. However, if you play the game on the easy, if you play the game easy, you can do it real easy. Yeah, but if you play the game on easy, it's not gonna be that much of a hassle. I just played the first boss, and even though I was level 4 and stuff, it was pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put all my experience points into my attack and health, and hope for the fucking best. I'm not gonna mess around with magic on this play, and I'm gonna be running through everything. So like there's gonna be a lot of dialogue that I just skip, cutscenes I skip, like the battle with the dude what's the dude Bion. I'm gonna let him kill me just now. Like I'm about to go over there and let him just kill me because it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, like none of that shit even matters. 30. Okay, so I think we're good. So that's the JTV Live Rants. Wait up, that's a live. Oh, that's Live Rants with an S. Fuck. Oh, fuck that up. Sorry, let me go change that to put that S there and get started with the rant because I'm not fucking happy about this. Like I'm not happy because I told everybody so. But there are so many people that was like, no, you should give the game a chance, blah blah blah. This is gonna be hot fire, blah blah blah. These same people are like, nah, bro, I don't like that shit. I'm like, bro, then why was you capping for it? Why was you capping for a game you didn't have all the facts about? We have a problem in this community that is more exciting to see another dude cap than it is to see someone ask questions. You guys hate when somebody is asking questions, but you love seeing somebody get excited about a game they have no idea about. I can't tell you how many people. Oh, by the way, Truity, I was able to get that one trophy about getting 250 notes. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There were way more notes than 250, but yeah, I was able to get that.
Jeez.
I know, right?
I won't even try to get that.
I know, it's crazy. Look, I like this game enough to go after the platinum. I mean, plus I'm not really doing that much right now. So I said, why not?
I think the game has a future to for more games with a bigger budget, but bro, they need
the budget they put here graphically is amazing. But yeah, I understand they have to iron out their, the animations a little bit, stuff like that. Like they get it. It's their first game, man. For a lot of these developers, first game definitely did good. They had to have had some budget though. The farther you get into the game, you'll understand why I say that, because they have a lot of fucking maps. Graphics stay really good throughout the whole game, and the voice acting, which most indie games don't have good voice acting, and Kenna had like a good amount of supporting cast, but Kenna was like the only main character. There were other characters that, like, there were like, I would say 40 maybe 50 different characters that have voices in this game, which is pretty impressive. So I think Tiny Build is really good to be a publisher because they published this game. And I think it's definitely gonna make that money back. I'm not hearing any like major problems with this game, and because it's a Souls game, there are a lot of people that are supporting this game, so that's always good to hear. Plus, it was only $35, so I don't see a reason why
Oh,
anybody
if
would
you got
skip it.
if you got it on if you got it while it was on while there was a plus symbol on it, yeah. Other than that, it's 40. Other than that, it was 40.
Oh, I
But
didn't know it was $35 with plus. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, because I'm playing it on easy. If an enemy attacks me and they might be stronger, they ain't doing shit. So yeah, you can play this game on level 20 and yeah, you can do it. I ain't fighting none of the secret bosses. I already got the trophy for that. Oh,
okay, so all you gotta do is run through the main game then.
yeah, just run through the main game. It's a little difficult for me because I like to do other stuff, but as long as I remember, goodness, I'm beating buying up like it ain't nobody business. So that easy does work. Yeah, fuck. I don't know why I'm trying to defeat him. It's just a challenge in me. I know you guys can't see, but like I told True Woody, even if I'm in the menu, it looks like I was taking damage. So I don't wanna fuck that up anymore. Even though I don't need to
It
fight this
doesn't. It
boss.
doesn't matter if scoring it's on in using Unreal Engine 5. It still sucks. It looks terrible.
Cool. Let's rant. I'm done with this shit. Let's get started. You said scoring is on Unreal Engine 5, question mark, thought it was Unreal Engine 4. I think they had moved it over at the last minute. We can go take a look at the gameplay, but we are starting a rant. So with that being said, let me get this dumbass shit out of here. I love me some Asterigos, but the amount of running around and the unknowns on this game is crazy, bro. Like there are two hidden trophies that don't have a good explanation on how to get it.
Um,
So
you know what? You know what the update was about? By the way,
they don't give out notes on updates anymore, so I don't know.
yeah, I figured that.
I have no like
I don't. I don't, I don't like that they took that away from
yeah, I don't
PS3.
I hate that shit. When
PS4, sorry.
I got the update for No Man's Sky, but I still don't know what that's all about either because they had told us that everything is getting updated. It's a 4.0 update. It's really really good. Blah blah blah. I will check it out, but I'm still having that one problem trying to get. I'm trying to get to an area. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get to the rant. Don't worry. I was trying to get to an area to complete the story because there is a story here. But as you can see, I was playing it just a little bit, and I've put a lot of hours in the No Man's Sky. I put 24 hours, so I was able to get one of the trophies out the way yesterday, and that was a gold trophy. Uh, Again, I've been doing good for No Man's Sky. I believe that I can platinum the game, but sadly, uh, and I had talked to a professional player that plays this. He says that the game had bugged. It got me in a glitch because I'm a classic player, but I haven't played it in so long, so the game wasn't able to update me. So I'm hoping with this new update, maybe that helps. I don't know how to get in contact with the developer and then seriously answer me, but
honestly, I'm not even sure how to play No Man's Sky. That low-key tried.
you just, I mean, I guess just look at the map and go here and go there. Like they gave a new update. They said it's gonna be easy. They said it's gonna have a lot of quality of life. They said you can set it to exploration or set it to, and they said all of this on the new update that I'm gonna go take a look at real quick. Again, I don't know if that's true. When I played it, I thought the update was there. It didn't. I went for a walk, came back, turned my PS5 back on. Then the new update came out. So I don't really know. I'm perfectly all right saying I don't know all the time because I just don't know. I got to do research and find all of this stuff out, but I have no idea what the
Nothing wrong
Asterigos.
with not knowing.
Yeah. Speaking of, let me just go to No Man's Sky and then we're gonna do scoring.
Wait, you said it's supposed to be 4.0 the update?
I give you the information as I have it. Here we go, Truity. The name of the update is 4.004.000.
I don't have that either, which is weird.
That's not the version you have? For
Nope,
some
it's
reason,
3.
I thought that it was updated. So I was like, okay, let me go into it. And then I ended up getting a gold trophy for playing a little bit. And then I was like, okay, well, it doesn't seem like shit changed. I kept making these hyper jumps or whatever to get to my target, and I never got to the solar system. That's the problem. I have to go to a specific solar system to continue a trophy, to continue the story. Sorry, and I can't do it. They don't let me get to where they want me to go. I don't know how far I am away from the target, and I think that's fucking stupid. So it is what it is. But I got no idea that, when you update your games, it says check for update. If you have the latest version, it's gonna let you know. But other than that, they don't let you know what's in the update. I'm gonna go take a look at the new No Man's Sky video. Now, from what I understand, they had updated the game specifically for Nintendo, and this is what they say: No Man's Sky Waypoint 4.0 update. This is for PS5 and PS4. Now, they posted this 23 hours ago on the official PlayStation channel. Again, it's No Man's Sky. It looks great. They have really updated this game so much. They have new updates almost every couple months. They do such a good job, especially when they revamped the game and allowed you to play with friends and stuff. So they're saying they have custom game modes, improved accessibility. That's what they're saying. Customized controls. That's also what they're saying. That's a part of this one. New milestone system. So I guess you can get some more trophies on different milestones that you complete. Um, let's see. Increased challenge, so you can play the game. Overhauled interiors, which I love that. Level cap increase, so that's pretty cool. Story summary, that's cool. Maybe that'll help me out. I don't know. Information portal, revamped UI. I mean, they did really good. Comments shuttle, crafting improved, quality of life improvements, inventory.
Yeah, they're not very specific at all.
More will follow. Okay, so they did good. I just don't know. I'm gonna figure it out later. I'm gonna go onto the game later, but I do want to check out scoring. Somebody said with a question mark at the end that scoring has the Unreal Engine 5. Now, from what I understand, no, the developer did not say that, so I don't know. But
Even if it did, it still looks terrible.
That's your opinion. My opinion is different. Hold on, I'm about to say it. Just because you move from Unreal Engine 4 to 5 does not make your game automatically better. If your game is dog shit, your game is dog shit. It just looks better. A game that looks great can still be a bad game. A game with good gameplay and shitty graphics can still be a good game. So, I mean, that is what it is. We're going to go take a look at the IGN review, and I'll analyze the graphics on my own time right now. I got to get to the rant. I know I will, but as of right now, it doesn't seem fair. Oh, I knew something was weird. Nobody told me about my frame. Okay, so yeah, I mean, just because it has Unreal Engine 5 doesn't mean like Six said, it's flat. I can tell it's flat. You got bump mapping and shit like that, and they put the graphics over top of the whatever it is, but it's you can tell that shit's flat, bro. Now, if this is a game that Xbox fans truly wanted, yes. But I believe they looked at the graphics, they looked at it as a showpiece. They were like, wow, this game looks good. We can hype this up as a graphical showpiece. PlayStation, haha, you don't got anything. Just the classic fanboy shit. But just because a game graphically looks good does not mean it actually is good. And I think Xbox fans really need to understand that. They have taken so many L's uh, when it comes to these games they want to hype up because they think it looks good, but in reality it's not. A game looking good and then you playing it and finding out that it's dog shit, well, then it's dog shit. It's just dog shit that looks pretty. You know, they gotta stop that shit, man. They really gotta stop that shit. What's that, 12? Okay, we're good. Laugh out loud. You mean Sebastian Copper, the Xbox fanboy? Marlon Game Nation. Sorry, PlayStation. I keep trying to say what it is, but for some reason YouTube keeps blocking it.
Thank you, Daddy.
Let me see. TTS, yeah. TTS, I believe everything he says, but a few things. Who are you guys talking about in the chat? Andrew Wilkin is crazy, bro. But you're not wrong. Okay, so who is the Xbox zealot that Jeff B is talking about in TTS gaming?
Yeah, the chat's having a whole different conversation.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks interesting. I wonder who you guys are talking about. Wow, let's get started with the rant. Um, it's let's go back to our original topic when it comes to Gotham Knights. It's completely different when somebody, let's say like myself, that is not getting paid, does not get paid by any of these companies, and plays the game that I want to
Ocean
play.
Cooper. Who's that?
It's the person they're talking about. Hold on, Truity. I'm gonna get all the information for you. I don't know who he is either, but we'll get that information. Let me finish the rant. So when we have people that get paid for stuff, they getting paid because the person that's paying them know that they have an influence, they have a good following,
Austin Cooper.
and they want to be able to get those people's followers to buy that product. So when they fly out an influencer or a popular content creator to their studio to play Gotham Knights, they're doing so because they're expecting to get a glowing review, or they're doing that so they can get a glowing review from that person, and then hopefully those individuals will have their fans buy the game. So um let me go to one of the Gotham Knights videos that I was just watching earlier this week, and then I'm gonna put the name of the individual. So Jay Shock. So I'm gonna go put up Jay Shock Blast. Now Jay Shock Blast probably has hundreds of thousands of uh, shock. There you go, Jay Shock Blast. So yeah, there we go. Jay Shock Blast is sitting up at 326,000 subscribers. So any developer is gonna fly him out with that many subscribers. They're gonna fly him out and they're gonna have him review the game. He does some very interesting reviews. No racism here, but he looks the part, if you know what I mean. So they're gonna fly him out. He's a dog person as well. They're gonna fly this dude out. He's a content creator. He's partnered with Elgato as well. He has a lot of his promotions right there. So he's paid. He's paid. That means that people go fly him out. Hey, bro, here's the script. This is what you do. This is what you can't do. This is what you can talk about. This is what you can't talk about. This is what you can show. This is what you can't show. And he was like, okay, cool. He's not on my level where I have a sense of integrity about me. I have a sense of honesty about me. He's getting a check. He's getting that money. He's taking care of his family or himself. And I understand that. But I would never tell you guys that this is the person that our community needs to follow, because he had the responsibility to let us know about the frame rates for Gotham Knights, and he decided not to. He covered everything else related to Gotham Knights. This guy has 7 videos for Gotham Knights on his YouTube channel, ranging anywhere between 12.
Posted a video, Jay. Someone posted a video saying scoring is the most disgusting game I've ever played. I'm like, bro.
I get to it when I get to it. I'm trying to do the rant for Gotham Knights right now, Truity. Scoring gonna have to take a back seat. So like I'm saying, this guy has 7 videos ranging anywhere from 2,000 views all the way to 76,000 views. So from 2,000 views to 76,000 views. That's a lot of people. Even if you cut up the people that haven't watched it multiple times. That's a lot of people that he can influence by his words, by him showing off the game in a certain way, to say, hey, bro, you should definitely get this game. By that influence, the developer makes money because this influencer got individuals to buy the game that were not interested in the game. And that's how this works on YouTube. My job is not that. My job is always to help the gamers see the truth. And when I mean see the truth, I mean showing you. Like I'm doing right now. My face doesn't need to be on the camera because this is more important. So, we have a lot of people like this. They are paid. And all you have to do is go take a look at their channel and look at the content. Now tell me, why would a developer fly a real gamer like JTech out to their studio to play a game knowing that JTech is a detail freak, knowing that JTech is going to look at everything, scrutinize everything, to let the truth be known to the community that is skeptical about the game just as he is? I'm not going to none of them studios. They're not inviting me to none of them fucking studios because I'm not going to follow the script. J Shock Blast will, and many others. So if we were just going to search Gotham Knights right now, you know, we got Drawer Raptor. He's another major content creator that I had watched recently when it came to Gotham Knights research. We also have Swiney. You know, these are all the individuals, some of the individuals that have the game early. So, you know, this dude has the game. Like, you know, J Raptor, he's telling you how to play. Like, fuck, don't tell me how to play. I play the game how I want. And if the game is dog shit because I'm trying to play the game how I want, then the game is dog shit. So, you know, content creators, again, they're there to put in your mind that everything's all right. That's why these developers fly them out. They're like, hey, can you change the perception of our game? Can you do this? Can you do that? You know, Saints Row, they tried to do the same thing. They did it late. They didn't have a big budget for doing that. They didn't have a good relationship with the biggest content creators, so there was no way for the content creators to actually damage control the mess that Saints Row was dealing with. So
in fact, their content creators actually hated the game, so there's nothing they could have done about it.
True, but not all of them. Let me finish. So not all the content creators hated Saints Row. Saints Row and Deep Silver was able to contract with a good amount of content creators that did play the game and did try to set people straight and did try to, damage control. Not the biggest. I think they didn't get the biggest not because content creators didn't like it, True Witty. Like I was saying before, they didn't have the budget. Now companies have to factor in a budget for content creators, aka paid contractors, to make the game look good. Not all developers do that. Now, we don't know what's going to go on with God of War. I would be really pissed off if Sony Santa Monica paid content creators that don't really give a fuck about PlayStation to play their game and show us gameplay. I don't want that. I want you to have a state of play, show us the gameplay, and hopefully this time everybody plays the game at the same fucking time. That way that there's no fucking spoilers. So, if they're not giving us information on God of War Ragnarok to spare us spoilers, they should not have any of these content creators fly out to their fucking studios to show off the game. That's just my opinion. Because as you can see, none of these motherfuckers waited. They flew out. They were promised that they could get the information out first, and they wasted little to no time to get that information out, talking about every single detail of the game. Which, again, many of them were spoilers. I ran into a few of them yesterday that I didn't like because there were no spoiler warnings on the fucking video. But we're going to go take a look at some of the gameplay right here from Jor. I already know Jor. I know he's a content creator. I don't like him. I don't fuck with him. But I do know who he is. I was studying the game by looking at some of his gameplay. And
Joe Raptor?
Yeah. If you look...
Yeah,
if you look at a good amount of his gameplay, like the one I'm looking at right now on my TV screen, you can actually tell that this is 30 frames per second. I think that we all should have known, but we're still trying to get it better. What I don't understand, though, is that when they posted their videos, these videos are 60 frames per second. Let me show you. So, you have right here, you see this right here? It's 1080p 60. Now, one thing I have noticed that a lot of the content creators, they are posting their videos in 1080p 60, not 4K. I think we understand why. But if this game is restricted to 4K 30, and I don't know what the graphics are, like I don't know if that's 1440p or like a native 4K. If the game is not native 4K 30, there's a fucking major problem there as well. Also on PS5 and Xbox Series X, it better be a locked fucking 30. It better not fucking drop at all. Again, this is a disaster. It's a disaster because when Digital Foundry gets their fucking hands on it, oh my god, let me get started. Do y'all understand that Digital Foundry didn't get their hands on it, but they gave it to fucking content creators and influencers?
Well, because Digital Foundry,
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They saw what Digital Foundry did to Saints Row. They're like, fuck, we can't give that shit to them.
But that's the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making, they didn't let the professional play the game. They let content creators, aka damage control contractors, play the game. One that can be persuaded by money or persuaded by opportunity to make your game look better than it actually is. That's fucked up. Let's prove my point. We gotta go to Digital Foundry, which I haven't seen in the news in a while. Maybe that's because I don't follow them, but yeah, if we're going over here to Digital Foundry, they showed Overwatch 2 upgrades tested PS5, Series X, and Switch. Spider-Man, NVIDIA DLSS 3 analysis, image quality, latency, VSync, plus testing. The Last of Us Part 1 on PS5 over a month ago. Near Automata on the Switch 8 days ago. You know, like if we're looking at it, they haven't really done enough to stay in the news, right? Once the rest of these PC ports come out, then they're definitely going to analyze it. They're going to have their work cut out for them. Miles Morales, Sackboy, as well as both of the Uncharted's, they're going to have to analyze all four of those games. So that alone is going to keep Digital Foundry busy. I don't know if they're going to go after Gotham Knights because there's so many other content creators that done coverage on it. The only reason why people would watch Digital Foundry's video, and it will get a lot of views, is if they analyze it and shit's not right. So I hope they do a analysis, but if they wanted to be first, it's pretty fucked up that they got looked over, sitting at 1.27 million followers or subscribers, and they were overlooked by people with a few 100,000 subscribers. So again, they went out of their way to keep shit secret from us. And we should all be upset about that. With that being said, I wanted to know from you guys in the chat, do you like when people lie to you? Is that what's going on in the chat? I wanted to know. I'm not really sure what you guys are talking about, but I'm ranting over here. And I just wanted to know, do you like when people lie to you? Because a lot of the influencers lie. No one told us that it was 30. Most of the influencers, if I'm not mistaken, been playing it on PC. I'm going to go take a look real quick, True Witty. At least 3 videos. I'm going to look at 3 videos, buttons, schematics, and then see if they were playing it on PC. Yeah, now, if they have the Xbox buttons, I'm going to assume that they played it on PC using a controller. So we got Swiney. He fucking played the PC version. This is 10 days ago. This is Fighting Cowboy. I know who Fighting Cowboy is. I looked at one of his walkthroughs that helped me out on the game before. He's up there. He has a good amount of followers, subscribers, and stuff. Sorry, guys. They got 2 unskippable advertisements. But it kind of makes sense that he will put this on his YouTube video because he posted his Gotham Knights videos 10 days ago. So he's going to be bringing in a lot of money because he's one of the first. Yeah, he's sitting at 39,000 subscribers. Yeah, look at that. 35,000 views for this video. This video brought him a lot of fucking money. So
you gotta check this.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching and see what's going on. Now, one thing I'll tell you about Gotham Knights in my research of the graphics look amazing. You know, they have some very sharp graphics, and that's probably because they decided to go all in on a resolution. But you can still see some irregularities because the bones of this game is still a last gen game. And if the DNA is still last gen, that means they did not turn it into a next gen game. This is one of the reasons why I'm pissed off and why other people should be pissed off too. This is not a next gen game if they could not easily implement 60 frames per second with 2 delays. Yes, 2 delays. The game got 2 healthy delays. And when you cut off the last gen versions, you didn't think it was important to put 60 frames per second in, knowing that this game was going to be on a generation that prides itself on 60 frames per second or above? Like, that's fucked up on your part. And then you tried to hide it. Don't worry, guys. You're looking at Red Hood gameplay, but trust me, I will not be playing as Red Hood, so you don't need to look at
Oh, hell no. I'll never play as Red Hood.
But Robin and Batgirl will be playing as.
Yep. Those are the 2 characters I'm
Like I said, the graphics look
actually
really
no,
good.
not Robin. Nightwing.
The graphics look really, really good. Yep, he's playing it on PC too. I was waiting for the button prompt on that one. We want to go over here to Hollow. Hollow posted theirs 9 days ago. Hollow's sitting almost at 1 million views for his gameplay or her gameplay. That's sitting at 868,000 views. Again, they were smart enough. It's a guy. They were smart enough to have, as you can see, a very professional content creator, a content creator of color, professional mic, able to blur out the background. These are professional tactics that I know that other people use all the time. Making sure his face is clear, glasses on, backwards hat. You know, this is a professional dude right here. So they contacted a professional to lie to you about the game. I'm not saying that the gameplay is a lie. The gameplay is the truth. But they all knew that the game was not 30 frames per second on consoles because they were restricted to play in the PC version. That's fishy. The last game we saw like that was Cyberpunk. We don't want another Cyberpunk. We're not saying that the game's going to be bad. It's just that they're playing it all on PC. So here we go again. This is another individual that is playing it on PC. You can see by the button schematics. They're using the Xbox controller, which is the one that is default for PC gaming. And this is a pattern of 4 people now. So we're going to go to make Ice and Fire, MK Ice and Fire. We're going to see if we can get some research on this individual too with the button schematics. This one was played on the PS5, or yeah, this was played on PS5, or maybe PC with a PlayStation controller. It all depends. Some games that I play on PC, even though I'm playing with a PS5 controller, it still has the buttons set to Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah, but this is a new generation game, so if he was playing or they were playing this game using a PS5 controller, it could still be on PC. See, that's the thing. We do not fucking know. And the developers were not forthcoming on the gameplay we're looking at. What platform was it actually running on? And what was the resolution of that platform? These are questions that we need to hammer into the developer's psyche so that every developer, when they come out with a game, they're already ready to give us information on how high the resolution or frame rate is. Hollow Point, in my opinion, he's a good content creator since I actually watches. I'm not saying that people are not good. You can be good all you want. But when you have information and you refuse to give it to us because you signed an NDA, you're not good in my personal opinion. This was information that everybody in the gaming community was pissed off about early this morning and last night. That's not good. He had information that he could not share with us, and he thought that the money that he was taking from this company was more important than the truth. I can't fuck with anybody that does that, no matter how cool, no matter how professional you truly are. That's just my personal opinion. That hurt the gaming community, and it's going to hurt this developer because we can't trust them. They went out of their way to lie about the game. And when they gave us the information, they gave it to us on the Discord page that most of us are not following. They did not give a formal official announcement on their Twitter page. That they did not make a YouTube video. They did not let us know in the videos over the last 2 years that the game was going to be locked at 30 frames per second on a console. This is information that they should have given to us, and they did not. So, the game graphically looks great. I can definitely graphically with the visuals of the character models and some of the exteriors, interiors, the buildings, bikes, roads. In my personal opinion, looking at a lot of these videos at 4K, they look great. The video looks better because most obviously everybody that posts a video in 4K, they're posting at 60 frames per second. So the game looks better than what I say it probably will look like or play as. But you can see a little jaggies in the movements, and I think that's that 30 frames per second. Most people like myself have been watching Gotham Knights content in 4K 60, even though it's a 30 frames per second game. Now, let's just say if MK Ice and Fire has been posting all his gameplay using a PlayStation, then let's say that there's going to be some inconsistencies. We don't know what's really going on with every PC. I really hate that, they got like major spoilers in the game for these content creators. Like it was a really bad thing to do, to let content creators show off your game that's supposed to be heavily story driven, and like I've gotten a couple of spoilers. It's not gonna fuck up my ability to play the game. It's just visual spoilers. I had my TV down low on a volume, but again, it's graphically it's solid when it comes to the character models. Some of the things that you see, like trucks, roadways, they have some last gen quality to it. I can kind of dismiss that because it's an open world game, but I don't understand why they didn't have an option for 60 frames and why they weren't honest about it. They could have said, yes, at launch our game will not be 60 frames, but we're working hard on a patch. They're working.
That would be okay.
Yeah,
that would have been okay. That would have been okay.
They're working hard on 4K. Sorry, they're working hard on 4-player co-op expansion coming out either November or December. That's what they posted. So when they posted that video earlier yesterday,
wait, they did that?
Yes.
Okay.
It was on their Twitter page. So it's gonna be like a challenge mode. It's gonna be a challenge mode, and it's gonna have 4-player co-op. So
okay.
I don't know what it looks like. They just did a premiere teaser. No gameplay, no missions, anything like that. But they're like 4K. What I don't like about that is they could do that, but they couldn't tell us that the game wasn't going to be 60 frames. So they did that last night is when we found out that it was going to be 30. Again, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. That's not a good thing.
Ice Queen? Oh, Ice Queen.
Let me go get Gotham Knights and then see if I can get that 4-player co-op trailer up. Yeah, here it is. It's called Gotham Knights Heroic Assault. Free 4-player co-op mode. So I'm guessing the co-op mode is going to be free. Now that's cool, but
that's going to be an update.
Yeah, it's a free update, but I want to know about the 60 frames per second.
Hey, maybe when it gets enough pushback, I don't know.
It got enough pushback by the developers telling the truth, so it did get enough truity because they told the truth. Ice Queen has became a member again. I hope everything's all right, Ice Queen. I thought your break was going to be a little longer. Now remember, if anybody's dealing with mental health problems, I am not important to your life. I'm being all respectful to that. Like, you got to get better,
Yeah, take some time to make sure your health is all right.
Yeah, I've talked to a good amount of people that had mental health episodes in their life, and you got to take some time. Shit, I had to take some time, Everybody deals with stuff in their own way. So I agree with this guy. This guy posted this video about 5 months ago, and he's showing the co-op between Batman and Nightwing, and you're going around beating up bad guys. They could have kept the flow. The fact that they didn't keep the flow, that was one of the things that rubbed me the wrong way. And from what one of the influencers said, it says that it slows down the pace because you don't have the flow and you have to manually roll out the way. There's no parry on this game, on the new Gotham Knights. You can't parry. You can only roll out the way. Or you know. So I again, they said that the best characters are Batgirl and Robin. So I already fucking knew that. I've been saying from since I was gonna get the game that those are the only two I was gonna fuck with. So it's good that those two are really good.
Yeah, they said what you call it, a tank. You can
Yeah,
take a lot of damage.
I could care
What's
less
his
about
name?
him. Push come to shove, the only other person I might play as is Nightwing, but
Nightwing, yeah, Nightwing. Our players.
just looking at this gameplay, like I don't understand how difficult it was for them to implement this gameplay into another open world game. Like, what the fuck, bro? It still was limited to 2-player co-op. So why was it so difficult? Again, the only thing I can
Maybe,
say is that
maybe,
this
maybe, maybe it's because of the skill tree.
didn't you didn't have a skill tree in this one? Could you level up or anything?
You can level up, but it wasn't like skills you can use in the game, was it?
Yeah, but Spider-Man has a skill tree, and
Yeah, but Spider-Man is a little different. He has powers.
well, Horizon has a skill tree. I can name a ton of open world games with 60 frames per second that have a skill
Oh,
tree.
I'm not talking. I'm not saying not have 60 frames. That's not what I'm talking about. Why they didn't keep the flow engine, not the flow mechanic. As I'm saying, I think it could be because of the skills they implemented in the game, because they wanted it to be a fully RPG. I'm honestly, I'm not sure. I'm just guessing at this point.
Yeah, I think my personal opinion, they just weren't up to task. It was like
Probably that could be
they just
it
wasn't.
too.
I just think that like I said, this is disrespectful and non-disrespectful that it was not the A team that worked on Arkham, and it shows, and that's a problem because I had worried about that for some time now, and it looks like that was something that I was right about. I don't like being right, not about these types of things.
Honestly, they're I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Uh,
How, Truity, do you get a B team to work on a IP from the Batman universe and you cut off the last gen versions, promising the consumer that it's a next gen game, and then hide the information from the consumer that it's not going to have next gen performance? Like, there is no way around this. This is bad. I heard a lot of
the
people
only
said they
the,
were
the
going to.
only the only the only other thing I can actually say about this is that there's probably gonna be a patch. That's all. That's the only thing I can say. And but the thing is, they haven't given any confirmation of that. That's the only problem I can see here. Like, the graphics aren't exactly as bad as people are saying it. Yes, it's kind of like bright, not as dark as like Gotham, um Gotham Knights was, not Gotham Knights, wrong word, Arkham Knight. But you know, if you look at the difference in Arkham Knight and Gotham Knight, um, it's a stark difference in graphics. But then again, it was Gotham. Goddamn, Arkham Knight was dark. Arkham Knight was really really dark. So that man, and this has a lot more light in it. So I don't know if that's the real difference.
I mean, I don't know. Anything is possible. That's all. I don't know how to answer anybody's shit, so I just say anything's possible. But it's not
Yeah.
acceptable. It could be possible, but
Oh,
it's not acceptable.
well, nothing's acceptable, Jay. To be
Again,
honest.
I'm gonna say it one more time, and I know you're gonna get tired because I just said it. You cut off the last gen versions and promised that you were gonna give us a next gen experience, and you lied about it up until the week
Well, they
before
learned
the
they
game
learned
came
from
out.
Cyberpunk. Brario said, not Brario, sorry. Dante said they learned from Cyberpunk.
That's not a good lesson, bro. But they did learn. Pay content creators, pay influencers to promote your game, and then lie to the consumers. So they did learn. They learned how not to have to tell the truth until the last second. And they did a good job. They did the same shit as Cyberpunk. Remember, it was around this time that we have found out we were only seeing the PC version of the game, not the console version. By the time the game came out and people played it, we understood why. So, he's right. Dante's right. Afro, Gotham Knights is a major letdown, and I was never interested in it. Hey, I agree. Yellow's right, man. He wasn't interested. He been told me, bro. He was telling me. I was telling him. I was like, yeah, bro. How you feel about that Gotham Knights? He was like, he ain't getting it. I was like, bro, I'm skipping on that shit too. I'm doing this for the community. The PlayStation Legion community, y'all wanted me to pick this game up. I'm picking it up on y'all behalf, and I'm going to review it for 4 hours on Friday. Then I'm going to go get my fucking haircut, or I'm going to get my haircut on Thursday. I'm going to see which day I'm getting my haircut. But then I'm going to get ready to go see Black Adam, and then, yeah, I'm going to try to have a good weekend. I'm not going to stop playing the game. I hope not. I hope it's not that boring or dull. But
well, the people I've actually listened to, they said that the story is not actually bad.
I can't trust anybody. I can't trust nobody but myself. And because I'm going to be getting the game next week, I just reserve my judgment. I'm not, no. I've never been that type of person, especially if I own the game. Nope. You know, like, somebody was arguing with me about a week ago. He was like, you know, what's your impressions of Kenna? Like, do you recommend it? I was like, yeah, I recommend it. It's a great Souls type action RPG, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yeah, I don't know, man. Somebody said you can beat it in 15 hours. I was like, what? I was like, bro, I'm like 20 hours in and I still haven't beaten the game. I was like, why do y'all be listening to these benchmarks from people trying their best to speed through a fucking game, bro? Like, how long it takes one person to beat a game is not how long it's going to take everybody else. Like, everybody is completely different. Like, I know people like Xbox fans, they love dog shit. I don't like dog shit.
Ice Queen said she just wanted to come into the chat to say hi to everyone.
Okay. What's going on, Ice Queen? I hope you're doing good.
What's up?
Get as much rest as you need. Mental health problems are not nothing to mess with, you know? Definitely get all the rest you need. We definitely here. We have not forgotten about you. But yeah, man, this is not good, Truity. There's no way to get around it. If they would have came out and told us this shit last year or at the beginning of this year, and with the real promise from their fucking mouth that we're gonna get an update for 60, that would have been cool. Do you realize they didn't say we're getting an update for 60? We assume. But when the developer came out on Discord last night or early this morning, all she confirmed is that it is going to be 30 frames per second on last-gen consoles. On next-gen consoles. She never said, oh, it's going to be 30 frames and look out for a 60 frames per second patch. A day one 60 frames. No, she didn't say that. Like, I already didn't like this new team. I already didn't trust them for obvious reasons. I'm not trusting shit. I'm going to get the game next Friday, and I'm going to be the person to let y'all know. I'm not listening to anyone else. Nope. I will be taking over responsibilities on keeping a good portion of our gaming community informed about Gotham Knights. Short videos, long live streams, whatever. Post on Twitter, post in the community section. I'm going to do my part. Because obviously everybody else had the opportunity to do their part. And what did they do? They lied. They held the truth back from us. That's not cool. Like I was going to say earlier today, Truity. people, not me, are saying that they wanted to get their refunds. And this is just hours after hearing the information. This is their problem, not mine. Bro, what they don't understand, there's still a lot of time left. Do you remember what happened with Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Kojima's dumbass came out the week before, just like right now, and said Death Stranding going to PC next year. You know that people cancel their pre-order for the limited edition console? And some people canceled the pre-order for the game? Bro, I know y'all try your hardest not to tell us the truth, but the truth is out. And now you gotta deal with that shit. Y'all better hope that the game ain't bad. Because you charge $70 for a game that's not 60 frames. If the game is bad, oh my God, they getting dragged through the mud. So again, I cannot tell you, True Witty, what the Metacritic score is going to be. But we will be holding predictions today and tomorrow. I expect to have a lot of people here. I expect to have everybody here plus some tomorrow. But my prediction is going to be at an 80. I think I'm going to be wrong on this one, but I'm going to go with an 80. I think it's going to be lower, and I also think it could be higher. And the reason is because we don't know how the industry is going to treat this game. It's a game set in the Batman universe. But from what I said this Thursday just passed, I believe that the industry wants Batman, Gotham Knights. I think the industry wants Gotham Knights to be a contender for Game of the Year. So if it's going to be a contender for Game of the Year, I expect the score to be higher than an 80. Now, I'm going to probably be right on this shit. Because there's not a lot of other multi-platform titles out there. But they really shit the bed this time.
They messed up. I went onto their page, and it's someone screenshot the what you call it, the Discord. When they confirmed it.
Yeah, everybody did that. That's what we all did. All the gamers, we've been sharing that around all morning. You're a little bit late. I know you wake up a little bit late, but I posted it in our topics. We also have that information in the red alerts. It's early this morning at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, this information is old. And that's why I said so many people are already spreading it around. We had this information since like 6 or 7 in the morning, maybe even earlier. I know I woke up early, so. Yeah, it's not good, man. This is not good. Is this acceptable, though? I'm getting a feeling that I think it might be acceptable.
No, it's a massive L. That's a huge, massive L.
Yeah. I think it's acceptable, though. Because I think some gamers are going to say, oh, this is okay.
Here's the thing, right? If having the game untethered was gonna cause a game to have massive frame issues, you shouldn't have made it untethered. It's co-op for a reason. You're supposed to be playing together, not playing separately. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be that far apart with regardless.
Ooh,
you see what I'm saying?
I got some red alert here.
Well, what's going on now?
The original voice actress for Bayonetta said that she was only offered $4,000 to work on Bayonetta 3. They only wanted to pay her $4,000 to be the voice of Bayonetta on on Bayonetta 3, and she said she is telling people to boycott the game.
Damn.
I will be retweeting everything related to this.
How much? How much to be the voice actor?
Sure, what you be going too far.
No, you said 73, right?
4
0
Truey. $4,000. They only wanted to pay her $4,000 to come back to be the voice for the third installment of the game.
Why so low though? That's
the
my
budget of the game is dog shit. It's on the Switch.
That's
And,
my money.
but hold on, I want you to understand something. You know the guy, the developer of Platinum Games, you know he blocked me because I told him his game sucked compared to another PlayStation game, right? And like, bro, he really think that people gonna he don't got the fucking magic he thought he had, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. He not up there on that level, bro. He not up there on that level. He is not up there on that level. That's all I'm gonna say. He think he on that level. And by the way, she has over 102 likes on her public Twitter post. 102 likes. Oh, sorry, 102,000 likes. My fault. 102,000 likes on her Twitter post telling people to boycott the game. I love it. I love it. I love it. She posted her whole history of what went down on her Twitter, and I'm liking all that shit. That's some drama for your ass. Nintendo don't go through enough fucking drama. Damn, bro. That's a slap in the face, bro. That's a slap in the fucking face. $4,000 to come.
Share that to me, Jay, if you can. The tweet.
Go to my YouTube channel, the real JTV 4K60. I just retweeted everything. Go to my Twitter page. Everything has been retweeted.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna share everything in a red alert. Just give me some time. This laptop wants to do stupid CPU shit. Okay. Let me go share. This is awesome because this lets you know that the developers want games on PC, but they're not even paying everybody associated to the project the way they should be paid. And even when they get that fucking PC port money, they ain't sending money to these voice actors or voice actors like this. They not doing that. That's fucked up. Kieran, for a fandom of a series like that, especially having the same voice actors from the original game, is disrespectful and unacceptable in the gaming industry, J-Tech. I agree, man. I'm not a big fan on movies that recast actors or actresses. It's a horrible fucking thing. And now that true fans of the game know that it's not the same voice actress, I think it's we gotta go back and look at Bayonetta. I had caught something, True. Do you remember when I called out that they're trying to force a new character in the Bayonetta game? Remember that new chick? And I called it out. I was like, why are they trying to force her in there? Yeah, it's probably because she's gonna be like Abby. You're gonna be playing majority of the game with her, and what that means is you don't have to pay the other person that took over because the roles are split. But again, we're talking about a legend. We're talking about the first voice actress. They need to make sure they pay her.
That was disrespectful.
Well, they don't care about that shit. Here, let me go over here and look at it. You know what's funny? The video only got 84,000 likes. But her post about what's going on got 104,000 likes. That's crazy. Again, she is the fucking game. It looked like they gonna try to kill off Bayonetta and then have this new girl take over. Because that's what they're showing us right here. But hold on. Hold on, everybody. Everybody in the chat. Why are people not mad that they killed off Bayonetta and trying to force a new person on you? Huh? Isn't that why everybody was mad about The Last of Us? Come on, man. Get it together. Let's go see what happened, True Witty. This dark entity defeats Bayonetta. She turns into a red crystal and shatters. And then this new female with bright color hair seems like she gonna be the new protagonist. So why don't we have the same energy, True Witty?
That means it's not Bayonetta no more because Bayonetta they get rid of Bayonetta.
Okay, Ice Queen, we'll see you later. Stay healthy, please.
All right, take care. Take care. Stay well.
Yeah, but no, a lot of people complain when Final Fantasy VII got a whole new voice actors when they replaced the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children voice cast. Well, I mean that's a big difference.
Well, the game never had voice actors to begin with. All they're doing is
No,
just
no,
all they're
no,
doing is just
Truity. I'm
the
protecting
game
you.
never had the
I'm
game never had.
listen.
I
I'm
get the
protecting you.
movie.
He's talking
Oh my
about the
god.
movie. He's saying that the people that's in the voice, and I understand where he's coming from because I watch that movie a lot. The people
I
in the
do too.
movie, he's like, okay, they have these voices. Why didn't they hire them back? Well, they didn't hire them back because it's not the same project. That was events that will happen in the future that have yet to happen. So to answer your question or your criticism, Agosta, it's not the same project. That's why people don't have that problem. It's a remake. It's not a continuation. It's a remake. You know? And like Truity said, the original game didn't have voice actors. So you can do whatever you want with a remake cast that never existed in the original. It's not in the same universe as the Advent Children movie. It's not. We haven't gotten to that level. Plus, with COVID hanging around, people catching cancer and dying and retiring, maybe it was impossible. I've dealt with the same situation when it came to PlayStation All Stars. A lot of gamers, including myself, wanted some of the original voice actors to return. Some people had passed on. Some people were no longer here. It's just that situation arise. It's a big deal because the original voice actress for Bayonetta is still alive. She wanted to be a part of the project. They offered her shit amount of money, and she said no.
Nigga, that's a month's work. That's a month's work for month or
Bro,
two work for me.
a female on OnlyFans can make $4,000 in a couple minutes.
Right?
I'm just
That's
saying. I'm just being honest. $4,000 is dog shit. That ain't nothing.
That's disrespect. That's disrespecting her. That's a disrespect. The hell?
TTS Gaming. Oh, maybe I should have said this earlier, but do you guys know I'm a lawyer for the 50 Cent and his dispute against his son? I don't know who you are, TTS. We don't know
Why are
who
you even
you
bringing
are.
that up?
It doesn't matter. We don't even know who you are. Like, how do people on the internet that hide behind images, random images, expect us to like trust or believe them? Like, I have a lot of trust issues, specifically because we're in this new generation where anybody can say anything and be believed. Then there's people like me that I say stuff and no one believes me. So, yeah, bro. We don't know who you are. And again, trying to make that the slogan of this group, keep it gaming. I do not care about 50 Cent. I don't care about any court cases right now. We care about gaming. We're talking about gaming. I'm on your channel right now. You have an angry cat. YouTube has given me a message on your channel. It says this channel doesn't have any content, and you created your account on October 9th, 2022. Today's date is October 15th, 2022. And if the chat can tell you what the fuck's about to happen, you are gone. I don't mess with trolls. And I don't care how many times you make an account. I need y'all to stop. Okay? I'm a gamer. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a gamer. I made this channel to talk to other gamers.
Why would TTS bring that up? That's not even that's nothing even a.
I think that
That's
if
nothing
he
to do with it.
didn't bring that up, I would have probably never checked his account. It would have never been a red flag. would have never been a red flag. Like, he exposed himself. Let's continue. Whether we're talking about them changing the voice actor or killing off the main character, which makes kind of sense. If you weren't gonna associate with the original voice actor, it makes sense that you try to kill off the character. What we need to see now is the Nintendo community gonna give a fuck that they killed off the main character and they're pushing a new one? That's the question, True Woody. No other question that you're thinking about. They're killing off the main character to push a new character.
But the main character is called Bayonetta. The point is, what's the game going to be called now? Like, what's, you know what I mean? The game is based off of her name. So what is the game going to be called now?
Maybe she is the new Bayonetta.
Bro,
what? They still call it The Last of Us, and we thought it was a game about Joel. So, I mean, it is what it is. Everybody thought the game was only about Joel. So, I just want people to keep the same energy. Now we know why they're pushing this new person, because they don't have the voice for the original. And I kind of understand, because when I watched this video, I was not live the first time I watched it. So I had the sound up. And I don't remember hearing the Bayonetta chick talking that much. And now we know. Maybe they used her voice from previous games. We don't know. But if they did, this lady gonna be looking for a lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
But from what I understand, when I watched the trailer, I did not hear much of Bayonetta talking at all. But that was the original trailer. I'm going to watch this one real quick. Hold on. Let me just play this. Truity, you can talk about whatever. I'm going to play this and put the volume up. Hold on, man. Let me make sure the music not on with the Elgato, because you know how that shit get me in trouble. Okay, good.
Expanded a voice. Oh, damn. Bro.
Okay, so I wanted to ask y'all a question. Is this considered woke? The new character, is that considered woke? I just want people to keep the same energy. I'm asking these questions because it looked woke to me.
Nintendo don't get much hate, so I'm glad nigga.
That's why I said today's a great day, because we finding out the truth about mass producer at TTS more off than Gotham Knights. That's illegal. We should throw you in jail for saying that. That's horrible.
Yo, that's wrong, bro. That's wrong.
Even I can say that's fucked up. Mass producer roasting the shit out of this dude that is no longer with us. Horrible.
Oh man, y'all cold, bro. Y'all
man,
so
those PC dudes, they really can't hide, bro. They be trying to hide from me, bro, but they not doing a good job, bro. Nah, bro. The reason why he got blocked is not because I know he was a PC dude. The reason why he got blocked is because he was fucking lying.
Because he claimed that he was 50 Cent's lawyer. I'm like, bro, stop.
Bro, do we really got 50 Cent's lawyer watching our fucking YouTube channel? I mean, that'll be a nice flex, but goddamn.
But you know, 50 Cent's lawyer, you should be there doing your job, trying to get you know what I mean? You should be doing your lawyer work.
Hold on, bro. Let me go search who 50 Cent's lawyer is. 50 Cent's lawyer, Sun case. Let's see. 50 Cent hits ex-lawyers with $32 million lawsuit over... No, that was an old one. 50 Cent stay suing somebody, man. That's how he got. That's how he got his money back.
Bro, you don't need to lie when you come here, dog. Just be yourself, bro. Seriously. That's all y'all niggas gotta do. Like, be yourself. But when yourself is very boring, I guess you gotta be someone else.
I'm looking. I ain't seeing nothing about 50 Cent's lawyer. So that's cap, bro. We don't even know who the fuck 50 Cent's lawyer is, but he should be popular. That motherfucker must not be popular because he be changing lawyers. So I know he ain't getting no random person that's watching our channel. Hey, our channel ain't dog shit. However, if you're supposed to be representing 50 Cent, why are you taking time out to listen to us on a burner account? A burner account you just made a few days ago. Come on, man. Come on, I ain't that stupid. I wasn't born yesterday, bro. Cut that out. That's cap.
A lawyer for an old school popular rapper like 50 Cent. Come on.
So let's talk about it, guys. I see a lot of y'all in the chat. So remember when Ellie was the main protagonist for The Last of Us Part 2, and everybody was like, oh, it's woke and she's lesbian, blah blah blah. And people canceled their pre-orders and stuff leaked out. Well, this is the same situation. Is this going to be treated the same way? Now, we already know Bayonetta does not sell very well. So I don't expect this shit to sell anywhere near 10 million.
Wait, hold on. I thought it sold well because it's on Nintendo. I thought all Nintendo games sell well.
True Woody is being sarcastic. He is not being factual. I just want to point that out. He is being sarcastic. Bayonetta does not sell well. It does not sell well on Nintendo. It did not sell well on Xbox 360 and PS3. So I don't expect this version to sell like 10 million. With the original voice actor telling people to boycott the game because they tried to pay her chump change to come back as the voice actor, now we see they're pushing a new character. This way they wouldn't have to pay the new voice actor any money, and they could focus on this new character because, like True what he said, how can you make a game about Bayonetta when Bayonetta dies? Now, they're so bold that they did something that Naughty Dog didn't do. They killed off the character in a promotional trailer. Naughty Dog kept it a secret. It got leaked out, but it was a secret and never shown in a promotional trailer. This dude that's in charge of Platinum Games has balls of steel that he would show the main character in a franchise die in the gameplay trailer before the game comes out. Again, are people going to keep the same energy? That's my question. Is this considered woke? It looks woke to me. Come on, chat. Tell me what you think. Agosto, what about the remastered version on PS4 sales? I don't know, Agosta. I don't have that information.
We never looked. We never
If you want me to go take a look at that information, I can look for it. But if it's not public, I won't be able to give you that information. Remember, I'm just a gamer like you, and I don't have good communications with any of these developers, especially their financials. But when a developer doesn't talk about their game selling, we can assume that shit didn't sell good. How many copies did Bayonetta series sell?
Again, another question that we need to look up.
Here we go right now. As of December 31st, 2021, the Switch version of Bayonetta has sold 1.04 million copies worldwide.
Is that all of them?
No.
That can't be all of them.
No.
Which Bayonetta is the first one?
2.
Oh, Bayonetta 2.
As of December 31st, 2021, the Switch version of the game has sold 1.4 million copies worldwide. Now remember, Last year, the Switch was
That's
hovering around 80 to 90 million systems sold.
that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible numbers. But at least it hit 1 million. At least. At least it hit 1 million. 1 mil.
After reception, blah, 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 those are reviews. I think it's one of them cult games. You know, it's like you either like it or you don't, but the people that do like it has a good.
Bro, I've always said Platinum Games is terrible, and they're just proving it right now.
There we go.
Their games
I
are only
wanted to
hitting
give
them.
I wanted to give you another number that we have. Bayonetta has sold over 2 million copies worldwide since its release on Xbox 360 and PS3. They want me to put my birth date. Hold on.
Bayonetta is a knockoff. Devil May Cry, always been pass for me.
So we don't know what the new numbers are. And when developers don't give us new numbers, is probably because it's not selling well. Bayonetta 2 has officially sold over 1 million copies on Switch alone. That was as of August 29th.
That's still not good. Then again, to be quite fair, the graphics aren't exactly that good on Nintendo, so they may not even it may not even cost that much to make anymore. Oh gee.
That's 13 years ago.
That's a good number.
That was 13 years ago.
That's a good number of sales. How?
Not for the Nintendo Switch installment and how passionate they are about their exclusives. Those are really bad sales. Again, thank you for asking the question, Agosta, but they have not publicly gave out new numbers for the entire series, so I couldn't give you that information because it's not
it's not from the same developers as Devil May Cry. It's Platinum Games.
Yeah, Platinum Games and Capcom are two different studios. Not the same studio.
So, exactly. So he's right. It is a knockoff.
It is a knockoff, yeah. It's not the same studio. Inspired by does not mean you're the same person. It means that you're inspired by someone else. You're different. You see something that they're doing, you try to do that. I do see that this new character is heavily inspired by what was the new character name on Devil May Cry? The third one with the white hair?
I have no freaking clue.
Not Dante. Oh. Not his brother, the other one. It was like one or two other ones that had white hair that we all thought was Dante, but wasn't. Anybody know in the chat? There's like Dante, his brother. It was Dante, Virgil, and then it was like one or two other ones with white hair. So it reminds me of the one with the short hair from Devil May Cry 5.
Nero, that's the name.
Nero, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, so she looks like a female. She looks like a female version of Nero. And again, people have said that it was similar to Devil May Cry for many years. So the third installment, going after a similar storyline to Devil May Cry, kind of makes sense. However, like True what he said, you killed off the main protagonist that the game is named after. And you showed it off in your gameplay trailer, so it's kind of weird. We gotta play the rest of this. Sorry. Okay. This is the dialogue. Why don't you look after him for me? What, me? By myself? So it looks like in this trailer, they're passing the torch to this new character. How do you guys feel about that? I know that a lot of you don't like Bayonetta, but is that the right thing to do? Everybody hated when Joel passed the torch to Ellie. Even though he kept saying that he was going to teach her how to play guitar in the first game, he was going to teach her how to swim in the first game. There were so many things that he said he was going to do for his now adopted daughter. And she learned how to shoot a gun, properly from him. So it made sense. But I don't know if this character existed in the sequel. It looks like a brand new character that we never saw before, but I could be mistaken. Nick Victory Fire 007 says, I don't hate it. I don't hate it either, but it's a little weird.
You got rid of the main protagonist, like killed her off in a cutscene.
Okay, Viper. That's why I love what I do. So Viper, right here, you see Bayonetta is struggling. The new girl is trying to get the Bayonetta to save her. She's trying to fight back against the Dark One, and then the Dark One turns her into crystal and kills her. I can show that 8 more times if you guys don't understand what death looks like. And then the new character starts to cry. But I can show that a little bit more. I'm not speaking on anything I don't know. I'm just telling you guys what I see. They killed her in a gameplay trailer. And I can show this 8 more times. But I just want y'all to know, I only give you information that I have. It doesn't come out of thin air. I'm not that type of YouTuber. I don't do that shit.
Here's the thing.
Hey, somebody said they about to get banned. What's going on?
I'll ban her, but I want Jay to read that. Who?
I'm gonna read it. Don't worry, Truity, I got you. Hey, Mass Produce said all I see is Frost on the screen. Horrible, bro. That's horrible. That's horrible, bro. That's illegal, bro. Goodness. Bayonetta is a knockoff of Devil May Cry. Always has been a pass for me. Afro. Oh, Rogue. Oh, that's the chick y'all talking about. Okay, Rogue. I'm here speaking for my brother TTS. Got to say your channel is just completely horrible. You treat your friends like garbage, and you banned him for no reason. I banned him because he's using a burner account. And I'm gonna go check that account too.
And that's you. So that stop it, TTS.
Did you check the channel yet?
Nope. I'm
about to. Everybody, we're racing. We're racing to see who can check the channel first.
God damn.
Oh shit. Come on, bro. Hurry up. Fucking slow
the hell, man.
Bro, they be pretending to be anybody, bro. Goodness, I'm 50 Cent's lawyer. I'm my sister now. Now I'm magically my sister. Hey, bro, y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. It's not even that serious, bro. It's not even that serious. Goodness, man. Did yours load in yet?
Fuck no, I can't even click on his name for some fucking reason, bro. Oh my fucking goodness. Fuck.
Mine's loading in right now.
Oh, that's because he's banned. He's banned already. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's another burner account. Bro, y'all weird, bro. And I know that model. I know that model too, bro. What the fuck? You made this account May 29th, 2022. You got a lot of burner accounts, but don't worry. We gonna ban all of that shit. Have fun, bro. Goodness. Why y'all using burner accounts, bro?
I swear, bro.
Goodness, y'all are some weirdos, bro. PC fans are the weirdest, bro. let's continue.
You want to
So
get something else.
mass produced said this looks like Frost, and I have to agree. But as y'all saw, they basically killed off Bayonetta, and they were like, "Hey, you're gonna use this character, the Nero character." But it looks like you're still gonna have Bayonetta in the game, and you're gonna use her for some missions. But it looks like they're gonna split the game in half, kind of like Abby and Ellie. Half of the game you're playing as Abby, the other half you're playing as Ellie. And she got a scorpion on her nose, and we're calling her Scorpion Pack. So
Let me ask the people in the chat, because what's it called? Someone said, who was it said that are you sure she's dead? I've heard weirder things before. I've seen weirder things before. Who are you gonna be playing as if she's not dead?
yeah, that's
Because
the thing. Like, because if you keep having Bayonetta games with Bayonetta, but you don't have the original voice actress, and as you see that she's speaking out against the game, it's gonna be really, really hard for you to sell your game. It's gonna be really, really hard for you to sell your game. So everybody's coming to her aid too, bro. That's really disrespectful for you to try to pay a voice actress $4,000 for her work, bro. Bro, we talking about that's really, really disrespectful, bro. So, hey, whatever happens with this game, it's their own fault. It's not her fault. It's their fault. But I can understand why you would kill the main character off, because you would have to hire an imitator, and some of the true fans are gonna know that's not the same voice actress. Now, for sure, we have a confirmation that's not the same voice actress. People gonna be mad. I'm gonna tell you, when people are fans, sometimes they're fans of the actors and voice actors, and when they not on a project no more, some people don't fuck with that project. I've been all around the internet, man. I'm telling you, people be living and dying by some of these actors and actresses, man. If they associated to a garbage ass film, they will go watch that shit. Serious. So,
bro,
hey, man, Wokanetta. I like that one, Dan. Wokanetta.
Oh, gee.
This game look like dog shit. It looked like she still has Bayonetta type powers though, but it's connected.
Yeah,
to her.
I mean they changed the character completely, bro. Yeah, they switch into a new character, bro. That's it.
But it's woke. Bayonetta was very, very sexual and very sexy. This chick is just
they
like
clothed her up.
Yeah, this chick is a biker gang lady. So it's very woke.
They. Hey, bro, they got the Nintendo too.
Goodness, man. So what we gonna do with this, man? Hey, I expect this to be a big scandal come Monday, man. They don't got the original voice actress, and they made this game woke. Nick says she looked like a biker. She do look like a biker, bro. People don't even dress like that no more, bro. That's the 1990s emo chick. You know, like, this is bad. This is really, really bad as far as the character design.
Bro,
I don't think Nintendo fans gonna buy this shit, because the Bayonetta games, from what we did a little bit of research on,
they're not selling on Nintendo.
Yeah, they don't sell that well. If they sold very well, they would be in the sales argument when people are talking, oh, Bayonetta's a big... No, it's not a big game, bro. It doesn't even reach the fucking charts. You know, like Mario Kart 8 is sitting at 40-something million copies sold, man. Bayonetta is nowhere near that. We never see Bayonetta charting on Nintendo charts.
Listen, the Platinum Games wants to keep that exclusive. Let them do that, bro. Let them die on the hill, bro. I love it.
Briario said if it's not no kid stuff, people won't buy it. I agree. It's not a kid friendly game.
Actually, that is actually very, very, very true. Nintendo is just
Nintendo's
awkward,
weird,
bro.
Yeah, it's very weird.
And but the ironic thing is, it's a bunch of grown ass niggas buying that system though. Like grown ass niggas.
So it looked like Bayonetta is in the game, but then she takes on a very, very bright, colorful look later in the game, like pink hair, glasses. You know, like I don't know. She turns into like a fucking spider or some dumb shit. She got gauntlets and shit. So They still have Bayonetta in the game, but we don't know for how long. And then she's like a sexy fucking spider with titties out. So again, we don't know how this shit about to go. It's weird, but Bayonetta has always been weird.
I get, but it looks like she's not going to be the main character though. That's
Yeah,
what's funny about
she's
it.
not the only playable character. So it looks like there's another enemy female character right here, or maybe that's Bayonetta's other outfit. I don't know. It looks like she has a similar necklace on her chest, so I'm here seeing fucking Bayonetta dance around and shit. It's fucking weird. I mean, I'm guessing this game is for somebody, but it doesn't look like it's for me.
It would have been nice if the graphics was much better,
Yeah.
and they could expand on the gameplay more because
So what I'm understanding now is that in Japan, the Japanese gamer doesn't care about graphics because the Switch is still the highest selling console over there. So I think I understand why developers are always in Japan.
Here's the thing. I don't think that's actually the case either because they want PlayStations, but they can't get them. You know what I mean? Sony's not giving them priority when it comes to getting console.
I agree that people want it, but I don't believe people want it as much as the Switch. Even the PS4.
Yeah, but the Switch is easily gettable. That's the thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you compare the Switch to the PS4, it's the same situation. The Switch outsold the PS4, even though the PS4 came over to Japan first. I think the Japanese gamer, as well as the Japanese game developer, is stuck in the past because everybody likes shit from the past. They like older graphics. They like older game consoles. I don't think there's an urgency over there to jump into the next generation of gaming. And it's a little bit worrying for me as a gamer that wants the Japanese game developers to come into the new generation. The only people we can really count on is Square Enix. Yeah.
Capcom.
No. Only with certain games. Only with like Resident Evil, Monster Hunter. They made the conscious decision not to bring Monster Hunter over to PlayStation and Xbox. But this is
you mean Rise.
Yep. But this is what they did do.
They brought it to PC though.
They did bring it to PC. They did bring it to PC with enhanced visuals or allowed the PC fans to do what they do best when, hold on. Monster Hunter World is still the only fucking game to keep popping up. There we go. Monster Hunter Rise. PC. Digital Foundry did a comparison. We can go take a look at that.
I thought the Switch will hold up, bro. That's not even a question.
But I felt like that for a long time, Trudy. For many generations, that developers in Japan were just left behind. I played so many Japanese RPGs when a new generation started, PS3 and PS4, and it just felt like that the Japanese developers, there's no urgency in switching over to like the new engine or the new, platform, So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we don't get this game on console, because they made this game especially for the Switch. Now they could bring it to console, no problem, but they made the decision not to.
Yeah, because we actually expect better.
Yeah, we expect better.
And they're gonna have to do extra work to actually do that.
Do you understand why I don't fuck with Capcom when it comes to Monster Hunter? They kept Monster Hunter
Yeah.
on weak ass systems for 12 years so they didn't have to change the fucking engine. Then when they did World, they went back to Nintendo because they wasn't ready to make a better looking Monster Hunter. So don't be wondering, guys, if it takes 10 more fucking years to get a new Monster Hunter World. I've seen this all happen before. However, you do got competition.
Yeah, EA
The
is
new
doing one.
EA is working with Koei Tecmo to bring us Wild Hearts. Then when you look at Sony, they're gonna do the co-op version of Horizon Zero Dawn, which
Horizon
is gonna
Zero
be
Dawn.
similar to
Mm-hmm.
this. You know, there's gonna be a lot of competition for Monster Hunter if they don't want to act right. But they are putting, like I said, they're allowing this game to go to the Switch, so they understood something.
What's funny? You know what's funny though? I have a feeling what's gonna happen with the Horizon Zero Dawn thing. It's gonna be like if you knock off these parts before the rest, certain people knock it off, you get that part for your stuff. I don't think it's gonna be generated like the way it normally does for Monster Hunter.
So I'm looking at the PC version, and I'm sad to say, but it don't look any different. You can look at it; it looks a little cleared up, but like I said, they're comfortable not moving the bar. I never understood that about the Monster Hunter team. They were so comfortable not moving the bar, and I believe it was because they had no real competition. I think once they have real competition, it'll put some fire underneath their ass that, oh, okay, we need to return to big boy systems and we need to do a better job. Like, bro, you basically made a PS3 Monster Hunter for the Switch, and you're happy with that. And they're
Yeah,
happy.
but
They're happy because
to be quite fair, can the Nintendo Switch do any better?
no, but I want you to listen. It's not about what the Switch or Nintendo systems can do. We're talking about the developer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and their laziness.
When I had to wait 12 years to get a Monster Hunter game on PlayStation again, it was a conscious decision from the developer that did not want to advance the engine. So they kept it on the weak Nintendo handhelds where they made a lot of money for not putting forth a lot of effort. That's what we're talking about. I need a lot more Japanese developers to understand it's all right to make good looking games. It's all right to change your engine. You don't have to wait fucking until the next generation to catch up, and then by that time you're left behind. Do you understand that Nintendo did exactly what I fucking did? What I just said that developers are doing? They waited so long that they're left behind.
Oh yeah.
This is something Japanese developers do a lot. And I need them to stop, bro. But it's so comfortable now because guess what? You got a system that embodies your same ideals of not moving too fast. And that's the Nintendo Switch. You can be as slow as you want when it comes to development. You can have your games look as dog shit as you want when it comes to graphics. You got the Switch, and people got the Switch. And the people that got the Switch is gonna buy your games because these games are made for the Switch. And they don't believe in graphics. They don't think that things need to look better. Hey. Kinduku Ranzen. I don't have that information. I wish I did, though. I would tell you yes or no if I had the information, but I do not have that information. If you can help me get that information, I will share it with the rest of the class. But as of right now, I don't know if it's running on the same engine, a modified engine, or a new engine.
No, you're not. I don't. Is he asking or is he telling? Oh, yeah, he's asking.
It's a question mark. He's asking.
Yeah, he's asking.
I'm sorry, bro. I do not 100% know. I've been asking these same questions. I'm trying to get PlayStation to stop talking about PC so they can give us valuable information on the games that we're waiting on. But for some reason, they don't. Like they refuse to give us God of War information.
No, they're ready to give us PC information though.
Yeah, they give us PC information all the time.
Female Joe version of Joel. Bayonetta. Damn.
That's illegal. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Oh, gee.
Oh, hey, hold on. Hey, we got a pattern here, bro.
Oh, damn. What's the pattern?
Do you know that most of the reviews for Sackboy are only 1 year old? So that does mean that they're putting games on PC after 1 year, but under 2 years. I'm looking at all these these videos of reviews, and they're all 1 year old. The
Oh.
only game that's 2 years old is the one that's the story trailer, and that Sackboy will be 2 years old in November, but Sackboy is going to PC in October. That means that when Sackboy goes to PC, it's not 2 years old. It's 1 year and some months. I think Jim Ryan's keeping his promise. I think he's keeping his promise.
It's promise of what exactly?
Putting games over there at a breakneck speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, he's doing that. Oh man.
Herman Holmes is the one that lied. Herman Holmes is the one that lied, claiming that not because one goes, the rest won't go.
I think that
Lying.
maybe he was lying, but we'll never know. The reason why is because he said that, and even if he was lying, he had no knowledge that Jim Ryan was going to contradict him. So if he was lying, he didn't know Jim was going to come out and say we have a slate of games coming over. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
that simply means you guys aren't even on the same page.
Oh, I've been saying that from the get go. I'm saying that from the get go. As soon as that second interview came out with Jim Ryan saying a slate of games going over, I was like, well, y'all motherfuckers wasn't on the same page, because he said just because one going over doesn't mean everything. You saying everything going over. Then you make me look weird because I'm listening to fucking Herman. He gave me some information. You now giving new information. So now I'm just following them. Like, I was like, okay, y'all look like y'all want to go day and date. So I'm saying that it's going to end up going day and date because the way they moving, you know. But yeah, Sackboy is the only video that's 2 years old. The only video that's 2 years old is the story trailer.
Gas station, that's what. Upstairs.
Phil Spencer's upstairs.
Yeah, Phil Spencer's upstairs. I'm meeting myself real quick. No, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, about 1.5 years, and then it goes to PC. Yeah. They gave that bitch the Joel treatment. Oh, that's funny. Sackboy is a beautiful game, though. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. Like, it is a fucking gorgeous game. It's just, I really want to play this game with the sound on, but I can't play it in front of you guys because the music is copyrighted. They have like Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk, and so many other like copyrighted music. So I can't ever play this game live, and it sucks. You know, but I'm a every now and then I peek in and finish a level or two. And then what I'm mad about is that I be trying my hardest. Who's reviewing this? Oh, IGN. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense because IGN. I already knew IGN was gonna try to give this game dog shit. It's IGN. I don't know what I'm expecting. This dude sounds like a rookie. He gave it an 8. That's actually higher than I thought they was gonna give it. That's a good score. 1 year ago. Sackboy, not Nitro Red. I don't know who that is. The history of Little Big Planet references in video games. Oh yeah, man, I love that game. Hey, bro, y'all gotta see that shit. It was a game. Whoa, he was in the golf game. I didn't know he was in the Hot Shots Golf. Oh shit, he was in. Oh yeah, that's right. He did have a PlayStation Home area in PlayStation Home. That shit was dope. I remember that. You had the Sackboy hoodie and the fucking mask helmet. Bro, they really Sackboy is a PlayStation IP, so it does kind of suck a little bit that. Yeah, there we go. 3D Dot Game Heroes. God, this game was awesome. Hey, bro, Sackboy was that dude, bro. He's definitely was a mascot. It's weird that they putting Sackboy on PC because he was a PlayStation console mascot. That motherfucker appeared in so many damn games, it's not even funny. Damn, bro. They definitely had my boy Sackboy and everything back then. And I mean in the span of just being a PS3 icon, he was almost in everything. Sorry guys for the advertisement. Oh, I didn't even see that. Damn. Bro, Sackboy was in all of these games. Oh, of course he was in fucking PlayStation All Stars. That was my boy in PlayStation All Stars. Wow, I had no idea Sackboy was in all of these fucking games, bro. Bro, they really loved Sackboy. Sackboy was really that motherfucker, bro. Now they just pan that dude off. Fall.
Lombax orbs, which contain pre-recorded messages from a Lombax known as Mags. Mags is a Lombax explorer who has seemingly explored a number of different dimensions from well-known PlayStation franchises.
I remember that.
In Lord Entry 9, Mags describes a dimension narrated by a pleasant voice where creatures made of wool can create anything. The pleasant voice part seems to reference Stephen Fry's narration in the Little Big Planet games, and the creatures made of wool obviously reference Sackboy. I'm not sure if this means that Little Big Planets is canon to the PlayStation multiverse or whatever, but hey, it was in PlayStation All Stars, so probably, right? Quite possibly the cutest dimension I've ever seen. The inhabitants were all made out of wool, I think. They could literally make anything. And there was a really pleasant voice following me around everywhere. Oh, it was incredible. Oh, and what's even better? I think I'm finally close to mapping my last dimension. But
that's dope, bro. Yeah, I forgot about that Easter egg on Ratchet and Clank when the dude went around different dimensions and basically was talking about different PlayStation universes and shit. That's pretty cool. They could have made Sackboy into a movie, kind of like what they're doing with Mario. Like, it could have been a really good movie. I don't know. I feel like putting the game on PC is gonna make him not as special anymore, but we'll see. I really wish PlayStation would have promoted the game better. That's just, that's my personal opinion. True Witty must have ducked out. No, True Witty's still in there. He's still looking at his foot. Wait up, I think I see a red alert. You're right, Jay. The same specs PC as now for Gotham, but more. But hopefully they have performance mode and not locked to it. What's this? I don't know, but that's a good question. I definitely want to ask the developers what they gonna do with Hogwarts. There's no reason for Hogwarts to be 30 frames per second. And then, yeah, it's no reason for that shit to be 30 frames per second. No reason at all. No fucking reason at all. Okay, we gotta get up out of here. It's almost 4 o'clock. And I have some more games and stuff to watch, play. Nick, Ghostface, True Witty, everybody. We got 9 minutes. We gotta get up out of here. We're gonna have some closing thoughts on this rant. I think that one of the closing thoughts is: are we cool with the state of the gaming industry and community, where hiding the truth is something that we should be doing? Predman, he sounds like a dick X-bot reaching again, oh my lord. Okay, what are you guys talking about? IGN gives shit reviews, blah blah blah. Okay, Nick, he said they gotta add him in some future racing games. Okay, no worries. Sackboy is in a lot of games as the Easter egg references. Yes, he is. Okay. Ryan, IGN Ryan, Super X-Bot. Yeah, he is, but I don't think that was Ryan that was giving the review. That was somebody else. I know Ryan's voice. That was somebody else. That was a rookie. Never heard his voice before. Now guys, I think we were supposed to have a debate, but the guy that I'm supposed to have a debate with has not accurately contacted me. And I like to have contact, especially through the week. Especially since he was the one that wasted my fucking time last week, canceling out on the debate. But if he does want to have a debate, I'll see if we can pencil something back in tonight. But I'm about to go relax and play a little bit of Asterigos and try to get at least 2 more of these trophies out the way, since I have a walkthrough on one that I needed. But I am waiting for other people to catch up to my speed and beat the game and map out some walkthroughs on how to get certain shit. So, wish me good luck. I am trying to platinum Asterigos, or come close to it. I'm sitting at 80%. We are going to have a pretty interesting Sunday show tomorrow, so be sure to be here, as always, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Don't know what that's about. Just checking some of the DMs on Discord. Oh, God. My boy Eddie back. It's good to have my boy Holler at Eddie back, giving me information on games that I saw days ago. But big shout out to my boy Eddie coming back. It's always good to have him come back. He's always trying his hardest to help me out, but sadly, I'll be seeing a lot of this information before a lot of people give this shit to me. I don't know if I'm too fast, man. I normally don't run through games, and I spent over a good amount of hours on this game, uh, trying to like get all the trophies and collectibles and stuff. So I feel like I've been. A lot of these other people had the early access version on PC, so they got it before I did. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I say I'm too fast, but I don't know. Maybe. Second game crash incoming. I don't know about that, Pred man. Maybe anything's possible. That's gonna be my new slogan. Anything's possible. I can't confirm or deny. Anything's possible. Okay, we got about 4 minutes. Then we gonna get up out of here. Anybody want to tell me the games you guys are playing? You can list them in the comment section below. Okay. We about to be up out of here in around 3 minutes. Y'all can hit the like button on the way out. I will see you guys tomorrow evening at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Sunday show. I really wanted to have this be a gaming stream, but I had to get that shit off my chest. I really did. I'm going to set a few timestamps for today. So I hope you guys come back to the video a little bit later after I set the timestamps. It should take me about 10 minutes or less. Yeah, I'm. What's going on with Gotham Knights is it should be every gamer's fear. They pretend that the game's next gen and it's not. 4K is not next gen. 4K 60 is next gen. 4K 30 is not next gen. 30 frames is not next gen. And they should not be charging $70. They should be refunding everybody $10 fucking because the game that's not next gen. It's not next gen. Nope. Not next gen at all. Yeah. This is a promise to myself and to everybody in the chat right now. If any other developer tries to get away with this shit, I will be on the lookout. And I will stay far away from that fucking game until all the truth is revealed. They will not get any of my fucking money. And that's a promise. I'm not fucking around with that shit, man. Nope. Not dealing with it. Fucking horrible, man. The fact that the PC recommended specs aren't yet mentioned should have some people telling for the Gotham Knights. Exactly. It's sad, bro. It's just sad. Monday gonna be crazy, and this is another thing. I'm interested to see when the embargo is gonna lift for the reviews. They had a pretty good preview session with content creators and influencers. So, we'll see if they really trust this game. Normally, a developer that really trusts their game, they'll lift the embargo a week before. PlayStation exclusives do that all the time. But I feel this time this game's going to be lifting its embargo very close to the release of the game. And that does not sound like they believe their game is good. So, they don't want the reviews, they don't want the truth to hinder our ability to purchase the game before we know the truth. And I kind of fucked up. Okay, guys, I'm up out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always, for the Sunday show. Should be a really, really good show. Got a good amount of topics to talk about. As always, hit the like button. If you're already here, think about subscribing and click the notification button so YouTube can do their part and give you a good notification that we are currently live or I've posted a video. I'm out. I will see you guys